Oh, hi guys, how you doing? Hi Cody, hi someone. Uh, 4.8 release in like 10 days. Yes, it's like, just a second. You can like plus 1 day. Yes, it's in a 10 days. And also we will get Spiral Abyss reset. Yes, at the same time. So yeah. I'm good. Thank you very much, someone. I'm good. Just chilling, want to do something because like, you know, it's a little bit boring. At the end of the patch, it's usually like that. The game became a little bit boring. I mean, because, you know, nothing to do. And Genshin doesn't give so much. The only thing is like Imaginarium series, but, you know, it's not so difficult. Oh yeah, Kirara, yes. I want free Kirara as well. And the skin, by the way, that skin looks pretty good.
Yeah, skyward.
Let me start with something. Let me do like... Oh, hi Yoni, how are you doing? Let me maybe start with this one. I just, you know, I don't know which team comps. It's better to check now, because... Let me check my roster. Maybe I have someone. I don't use Mono Geo so much. I don't like Mono Geo, and I don't have a character for Mono Geo. I literally did everything what Furina can do. Yelan is okay. Neuvillette, yes, but Neuvillette is like... Freeze is okay, by the way. Maybe. Because like against this boss, which looks like a boss from Honkai Star Rail, by the way. But instead of Ganyu, you can use Rosa. Like easy. Rosa is pretty good character. Maybe we can try some Alhaitham. Because yes, playing the same character again and again, it's like, you know... I mean, I'm a little bit bored of Arlecchino. Because like, she's good. It's the same...
Wings of darkness. This is where you fall. Laid bare.
Time to go.
The same thing happened with the Neuvillette, by the way. Because yes... I guess. Oh, that's... Cody, by the way, how are you doing? How is it going? Because you told me you have some, like, is everything okay? He had some, like, let's say, in real life, kind of little issues, problems, that's why maybe. How is it going, Cody? Oh, congrats with that, Xianyun. Sumeru, actually Sumeru is a crazy place. If you mean like deserts as well, that is crazy because, you know, finishing this place, that's this one, second part of Sumeru, like second desert, was a nightmare for me. It just, maybe it's one of the worst place and map we got in Genshin Impact. Like after Enkanomiya, of course, because Enkanomiya is just like, it's terrible, but this one is also so bad. I mean, first one was pretty good. Sumeru itself, I mean, this place is crazy, but this, yeah, it's like, you know. Oh, hi Go, hi Mr. Dever, how are you doing, guys? May or may not missed the part of. That's alright, Cody, that's totally okay. The second part of Sumeru Desert is my favorite. For real? I had most fun exploring the. Oh yeah, maybe it's because of that, like, you know, Sorush, so like when you just, yeah, maybe because of that. But you know what I really don't like in this place? It's like some of the waypoints, like just for example this one, it shows that it's like on a top, right, on a mountain, but when you teleport to that point, you are somehow under the mountain, you know, you see? So it's so inconvenient, you know, and how you just, if you need to get like the top of the mountain. So yeah, it's a little bit like they messed up with the map, and you see the free space right here. It's also without any like waypoints whatsoever, and this place as well. So yeah, I don't know, it's like, you know, like useless addition. But you have a lot of chests, by the way, right in here. Not a lot of, but some chests, so keep that in mind. Especially this place has chests, I definitely know, because I farmed this place a lot. And if I'm not mistaken, this place as well, couple chests, something like that. Bloom team with Kirara, Cody. For a Bloom team, you need not only Kirara. I mean, for like, let's say for a real Bloom team, you need Nilo as well. So yeah, because yeah, without Nilo, it's not possible. And yes, Kirara might be as a second ender in the team, alongside with Nahida. But I don't think I will do like Bloom or something, because you know why? Bloom is pretty good team, but without Nilo, it's like, it's not a Bloom team. It's usually a normal team. It's like not so powerful because, like, as you know, Nilo gives you not Dendro course, but it's another type of course. Yeah, and it's bountiful. Yes, bountiful course. So it's like it's a Dendro course, but in size they are a little bit bigger and gives more damage. So yeah. And Bloom team, like, you know, it's a little bit boring in my opinion, because you need to use same characters and you cannot like change them. It's bad. Don't give me again nightmare when I finish Sumeru. So, nightmare. The landscape is a bit annoying. Oh yeah, you know. But the views. Oh yeah, actually yes, I agree with you. It's like, it's only complain what I complain about. It's the waypoints. They messed up with the waypoints. But overall, yes, it's pretty good. I mean, yes, if you compare, like, this place is crazy, by the way. And yes, most likely, have you been like, if you finished all of the places, you definitely like finish the quest and like been here, right? Like this place. It's, let's say, maybe one of the exciting place in Sumeru, in the whole Sumeru. So yeah, I hope you just visited this place. It also like couple chests, couple achievements, something like that. So yeah, crazy place, by the way. Yeah, it's like this. And also do you have, oh no, you don't have any waypoints, like you only have like one place to get here. So yeah, pretty good place, by the way. Oh, that's a great place. Kirara is literally Puss in Boots. Yes, go, it's like that. Yes, Cody, because of luck, yes, you need Nilo. Nilo is a, like, let's say Nilo, it's like, it's a core team. Nilo, Kakomi, and Nahida is a core team for a Bloom. Unfortunately. Like, best characters for a Bloom team. And yes, I don't have Nilo and I don't have Kokomi. And I don't think I will go for Kokomi or Nilo, because, not because like a team is like, for me, it's like only one archetype which can you use, and you need to like so many characters. Let's say it's a little bit like waste in my opinion. I mean, yes, maybe in the future, like if yes, by the way, Yoni wanted to use Xianyun instead of Kokomi, and maybe it will work. Because if you have Nahida, let's say Nahida and Nilo is a core, but you need another Hydra to the team. Because of healing, mostly because the course, since they are like, it's a bountiful course, as you will take more damage as well, you know, not only enemies but you as well. So yeah, you need excessive healing. So yeah, maybe I think Xianyun can healing you more than enough to play a Nilo's Bloom team. But yes, they need to be tested. I mean, since I never test Nilo's Bloom team, for me it's like a little bit like on paper it should work, but in reality it's like, hi Tirana, how are you doing? New Natlan heroes are horrible. Oh, maybe Enjoyer. You know, actually, if you want to know my opinion, they are not, because they have Natlan style, you know, because most likely the region itself is going to be a little bit like the same. That's why the outfit is like that, and visually they looks like that. It's okay. I mean, it's usually like that. If you like remember the Tignari and Kole we got in a Sumero, by the way, they also looks pretty weird, like Kole and Tignari. By the way, Sayo as well, she's a little bit weird, you know, like these characters.
Let's go gather some samples.
So yeah, it depends on the region. So maybe that's why it's like a first character in that region. I hope like later characters going to like they will get pretty standard view visually. So yeah, we'll see. I mean, hi Ali, how are you doing? Yeah, it's pretty, but nothing beats the second part of Summer Desert in my opinion. Oh yeah, yes. I mean, you know, I closed like the second part a long time ago. I was a little bit disappointed with that waypoints. So yeah, maybe yes, I just like missed something. Yo, I'm good, Tirana. Thank you very much. Yes, Natlan looking, yeah, it looks pretty good actually. I like, and especially the characters as well. You know why? Even though they looks visually a little bit weird, like let's say non-standard, it's okay. I mean, we usually like with a new region, we should get something like starting characters, and they should look like region wise, you know, like the character from the region. That's okay in my opinion. The point is, I hope they are going to be pretty useful, you know, like, and powerful. That would be nice, because like most likely all of them will be released in a 5.0. We still don't know, because like we will get drip marketing in a 5 days, something like that, 5 or 6 days. So yeah, I guess we have to adapt Natlan's character, as we mostly love pretty good the rest character. Yes, it's because of that, Mr. Devourer is where we gotta catch him all. Yes, but yes, Mr. DeBear, maybe it's only the started characters. I mean, the first and initial characters we get. After that, they will go back. I mean, Mihoyo go back to the standard outfits, because like it happens with Sumer as well, like because of this duo. I mean, Koli and Tignari. They were the first characters in the Sumeru, and they looked pretty weird for us. Even though, like, it's okay, it's a video game, but still. Let me go, like... Yelan will be around. Yes, Tirana. Yelan in the second phase of the 4.8, alongside with Emily and Nilo and Navia on the first phase. By the way, let's go Navia, because Navia is crazy character. I know most of you want to wish for Navia, but we should get couple new characters. So yeah, like I would suggest you to wait a little bit, because I don't think new 4-star Geo, or which we saw on a teaser, is going to be super powerful and overpowered Navia, because Navia is crazy. But maybe in the future, as I heard, we will get new 5-star Shielder. It's a female character, and yes, that character can be more useful in a team. I don't know about the shield. You know why? Because in this game, shielders useful, but we already have enemies who can just pierce the shield, ignore the shield. So yeah, in some cases, healer is way more valuable in my opinion than shielders. Why shield also is pretty good, because it gives you resistance to interruption. Even though enemies can pierce the shield, you get that resistance to interruption, which is pretty useful in some cases. At my 20 PT, I'm afraid. Will I get healing if I had to save for... Oh yeah, okay, it's alright, let me do it.
No, my sword! Fire! Well, ring cutter. I'm going in! Umbrella warfare, I guess! Umbrella warfare, I guess! Hey, let's light it up! Ha-ha! Race you!
Yo guys, I might actually build Kirara. She kinda has hard scaling on the burst. You mean Kirara? Oh, she's mostly supportive character, and apply Dendro, pretty good. So yeah, why not? If you don't have Yao Yao, then build Kirara, and you need let's say, shield more than healing. And maybe if you don't have Yao Yao, then yes, build Kirara. Kirara is a pretty good character, by the way. And she is good for exploration as well. Because as I know, when she goes to her cat form, by using that skill, her speed is increased. So yeah, it's pretty useful in Overworld. But still, it depends. I mean, if you have another Dendro, like Nahida or maybe Yao Yao. No, Nahida is crazy. I mean, and you are let's say let's say it's no need to if you are a new player, then you can skip building Kirara for now.
Another reason not necessary. Please let me see Witness the power of Gugwa. Everybody stand back! How considerate of me. I have ignorant.
The frying pan. Coming at ya.
Rain outlines your...
I can still...
But she's not a bad character. I mean, let's say if I compare Yao Yao with Kirara, I would say Yao Yao is a little bit better because of healing, and she can heal like she's at like team-wide heal burst. She has team-wide healing burst, so that's pretty useful because you can use her with Furina. But if you like exploring, in my opinion, Kirara is way better. Or do you think I should build my gaming? If C6 Yoni, yes. And I have, if you have C6 gaming, then yes. You know why? Because even though you will get, let's say, you know, like we are close to 5 point. Let's say if you need some pyro DPS character now, then yes, build him. But if you're okay with like pyro characters, then I would suggest you to wait a little bit, because like we should get like 5.1. It's in a couple patches. We will get pyro dragon, which definitely going to be better than like gaming, definitely, you know. And also in a 5.2 we're going to get pyro archon. So yeah, it depends. If you need a pyro now, then yes, build him. If you don't need and you can like use Xianyun and Bennett duo, you know why I don't build so many pyro characters? Because I have this duo. This duo can do like anything I want, like because Xianyun is a field DPS, Bennett is a great buffer, and if you don't C6 him, I mean Bennett, it's a crazy team, crazy duo, because he's a battery for Xianyun as well. And if you add Shinchu, it's like, let's say, like kind of national team, which you can use with any DPS you want. So yeah, it depends. But if you need a pyro DPS now, then yes, build him, especially because C6 gaming is super powerful. Kirara, yes, Kirara is cute. I build Yao Yao, so I don't know, I might turn her to a DPS since I'm bored from Tignari. You mean Yao Yao DPS? Yao Yao is not a DPS character, but Tignari, yes. I mean, I feel you, because like, you know, yes. I'm at the same situation right now, because I played Neuvillette a lot, then switch him to, then I'll hate him. Navi is not so useful in Overworld, unfortunately. She's pretty good, but it's better to use with, like, you know, let's say with a second Geo, yes, like this one in my opinion is the best team, but let's try another one. In Abyss, in Spiral Abyss, in hard game content, end game content, Navi is crazy, yes, just like insane. In Overworld, like, you know, like I never used her in Overworld. Yoni build gaming. Oh yeah, actually with Xianyun is with Furina, Mohammed, yes, it's like that. But if you don't have Xianyun, most likely you do some like plunge attacks when you activate like Xianyun's plunge attacking. Then yes, you can do a lot of like high damage. That's true. Yanfei, most likely yes. She's a 4-star. You know. I have Yanfei, but I don't use her so much. You know why? Because let's say Toma is more valuable than Yanfei in my opinion. Even though Yanfei is a catalyst character. she's like at Constellation 6, she's pretty powerful, yes, because like that charge attack she does, that's crazy. Because you can do like insane amount of damage. I agree with you, especially if you have like Furina in a team and some healer. It's like Jin, by the way, also pretty good for her. Then yes. But if you want DPS, Yanfei. But if you want some supportive, like because she has a shield as well, then Toma is better. But it's up to you. I mean, DPS Yanfei at C6 with Constellation 6 is crazy. Well, I hope offsetting. Alright, let me do some. Let me try Raiden boss. I never tried Navia with a Raiden boss. But maybe I will switch to do some. No, I will go the same team.
Booba, get them! Attack!
Thunder!
I'm going in! You're toast!
Let me weave you a burst. No, my sword!
Coming at you! Tap! Feeling lucky?
Weak!
Coming at ya! Ha-ha!
Teamwork is dreamwork! Illusion
Rain
outlines your
destruction.
face. No, my...
Watch out! Hey there! Tap!
Let's light it up!
Nice and spicy!
Ring cutter!
A proper send-off! Hey-ya! Hey there!
All desire can be broken.
Ah! Umbrella warfare, I guess! Everybody stand back!
Rain outlines your fate.
Only emptiness awaits.
Alright. Hope of getting some 4-star. I pulled in the pads that left and broke along closing perfume. Now the king around. Even after that, I don't know. What fury. Yeah, let me try this one. You most likely like Yanfei. Unfortunately, my Yanfei is not. Yes, I haven't built her. So yeah, she's like a little bit bench. I was just like, I wanted to build Toma, but after getting Dia, and Dia is so crazy, especially in a Virgin. So yeah, I decided to like keep that Toma because he is Constellation 1 as well. So yeah, if you're a new player, then yes, you need to build some characters, because like playing without characters this game is impossible, especially with that Imaginarium Theater. You need characters to finish it, and you need Pyro, Electro and Anemo. Let me go full 4-star team this time.
In the name of the Prinzessin!
What does Furina ult? I mean, how do Furina ult? Oh, hi Samir. Furina's ult gives you the buff. I mean, her damage, buff, that burst damage is not so high. But the point is, she gives you FanFest stacks, and if you get 300 FanFest stack, it means 75% additional damage. So you need to like a healer in team to get so much. So 300 FanFest stack, and you can see it while observing her talent, overall stats. It's incoming healing bonus. If it's like, if this number is, if your Furina is at C0, if this number is 30, that means you got 300 FanFest stacks. So yeah, it's working. I will show you. Just let me go like, let me do this, boss. Oh yeah, let me do this domain. But actually it's super, I mean Furina's burst is the main and only talent why all of the players wish for Furina, by the way. I mean, it's her main talent. Let's go this team and I will show you. You need a healer.
Perhaps we could take a walk by a riverbank or somewhere similarly fluvial.
You need a healer in the team. Like Neuvillette is okay because while Neuvillette do the charge attacks, his HP health is increasing and decreasing, which is super useful for Furina because Furina gets FanFest stack when you're healing, increasing and decreasing.
There is no escape. Let the world collide. Hey, make yourself a move.
Be sanctified.
So yeah, if you check Furina now, you see 25.4. That means I got 254 FanFest stacks. Because these bosses, I mean this domain is not so difficult. You cannot reach 300. It's like you can, but you need like a dedicated healer. In this case, you can reach. With single Neuvillette in Abyss, you can reach that number. But with a little bit like, let's say, not so difficult bosses, sometimes it's tricky. So yeah, it means my Neuvillette got like about like more than 60, like close to 70% damage buff. That's why she's so. Let me check again. So yeah, it's like lasts for 18 seconds. You see, it's gone now. So yeah, it lasts for 18 seconds. And usually you start rotation with Furina's skill, then Furina's burst, and after that do all other stuff you need to do. Let me show you my build. And you'll get the point, just a second. And usually yes, but it depends on constellation. If you have constellation 0, then yes, like artifacts, it's a golden troop. You need sand HP and goblet HP. So yeah. And crit rate, crit damage circlet. Because she needs crit rate and crit damage, but at the same time she needs HP. Like 40k is like, let's say no need to go over than 40k. It's like 44 because like I use 2 Hydro in the same team, that's why. But you need only 40k. Because over than that you cannot get that buff. It's only 75%. But overall she's pretty useful. Also saloon members, by the way, like it's non-stop uptime. Like this. Yeah.
This was unwise. Everyone hold hands.
So yeah, she's destroying. Yes, using like Furina only because of saloon members is not a great idea. You need that buff also. Just keep that in mind, you need a dedicated healer. Bennett is okay if you build Bennett to a full, like you know, not with a healing bonus, with a lot of HP and energy recharge. So yeah, If you can heal like 7 to 8k per tick, then it's okay. You can use Bennett. Unfortunately, Bennett is only like single target healer, so it's a little bit tricky. But overall, yes, you can use Yao Yao. Yao Yao is a team-wide healer. You can use Xianyun. You can use Jin. You can use Sayu, by the way. If I'm not mistaken, Shikri. Oh no, she's a single target healer. Then you can use like Sucrose with a specific weapon, by the way. It's also possible. Yes, not so much healing. If you use this weapon, by the way, you can get some healing. This one, Prototype Amber. No need to level up. I mean, if you don't have any option whatsoever, you know, at all, you can use this weapon as well on Catalyst characters. So it's like that. She's pretty useful and powerful. And why she's so useful? Only because of that buff. Yes, you use saloon members, but saloon members, let's say it's some additional, like additional skill. Oh, that's actually, Mr. Dever, I agree with you. I mean, it's better. Usually you use second Hydro with Furina. Like, not usually. Like, I usually use with Neuvillette, but let's say if you use with Neuvillette, of course, you can, let's say, maybe do some adjustment to decrease this like 44k HP to 40k. Yes, I agree with you, because like it's a waste, you know. That's the 4k HP is a waste. But if you use her alone, let's say with, I don't know, with any other characters, like with Arlecchino, maybe with Arlecchino is a little bit difficult, but let's say with Navia, like Navia, let me go with this team. I like this team as well. And Bennett, it's a crazy one, by the way.
You want me on your
So in this case, she has 40k, so yeah, no need to go like more than 40. Her weapon, by the way, Summer, it's like it's a standard pipe sword. You can easily use that weapon because like it gives you 60% like crit rate on your elemental skill on saloon members, and at the same time 30 plus 32% of energy recharge for 5 seconds after using elemental skill. So yeah, like you can use Favonius as well. I mean, because like Furina is mostly a field DPS support character. That's why it's better to build her as a support character, not as a DPS. You need like energy recharge on her, definitely like close to 180. Because if you have like less than that, then you can like your rotation is going to be not so fluid, you know. You will miss some damage. And you need to get that burst, her burst, back again in 20 seconds. Oh, hi Aline, how are you doing? Wait. Are they really giving out the free characters? And yes, of course, Alan. We like we have like Genshin Impact. It's a 4-star. Like every patch, major patch, we get either a weapon or a character, 4-star character, by like finishing main event. This patch we got a weapon, we got a bow, by the way. This patch we got this bow. So next patch is going to be a character. It's going to be Kirara and also her skin. So it's like that. Yes, it's usually like that. It's like from the, like, let's say from the version 1.1 or 1.2, something like that. No, unfortunately, Cody, I don't have Venti. I wanted to go for Venti because Venti is the only Archon which I missed. Venti is crazy, by the way, especially for like this Spiral Abyss for floor 11, because so many players just like struggle with that monolith, you know. But Venti is crazy for like one of the sides. I mean this, unless you have like Sucrose. I usually use Sucrose and Kazuha, like, you know, like this team. It doesn't matter which one you're going to use, but you need Sucrose, like some crowd controller. And Venti's crowd control is just crazy. Hyperbloom Archon Trio BOP. Oh yes, Hyperbloom Archon. You mean like, you know, like if you say like, if you compare Venti with Kazuha, then yes, Kazuha is better for hard content. Like, let's say, like for a floor 12, Kazuha is way more useful than Venti. Yes, because it's a single target, most likely the enemies are more heavy, so you know, Venti cannot like gather them. It's a little bit difficult for him. So that's why Venti is not so good on floor 12. But until 11, floor 11, like 9, 10, 11, something like that, he's crazy. And you can use him, by the way, as a DPS character. You can use him as like support character. His bursts, by the way, cost you 60 energy, but if I'm not mistaken, after using the burst, he gets 15 energy back immediately. It means like it's cost you only 45. So yeah, like he has some like features, you know. Let me do this boss. Alright, good night, go. Good night. Once I win 50-50, the next one is always I lose. Same was for, like, you know, Cody. I like my character. Let me show you guys. I mean, you think I win every 50-50 now? Let me show you. I have all of the standard characters. Chi-Chi at C0. Let me show you guys. Chi-Chi at C0. Like, then I have Kiching, Constellation 1. I have Mona, Constellation 2. I have Tignari, Constellation 0. I have Jin, Constellation 1. I have Diluc, Constellation 2. So yeah, I lost 50-50 a lot of times, you know, like crazy amount of times. So yeah.
Boring.
Especially when you new player. I don't know why new players lose 50-50 more than the more OG players. I don't know why is that, because like you know, I also never won back-to-back 50-50s. It happens only like once, and that it's like, let's say, to be continued, you know. I won 50-50 3 times back-to-back. I won Navia, Xianyun, and Alekino. So it's super lucky for me, you know, like it's crazy luck. You notice that as well, huh, Mr. Devero? It's crazy. Actually, I don't know why Mihoyo so mean, you know, about like new players, like against new players. I don't know why. Usually, the company like should be a little bit like different, in my opinion. Like, you know, like new players need more characters to stay in the game. You know, like I don't know. Maybe it's. I've been trying to get Chi-Chi for a while now, but I don't want to spend Prime Gems on standard banner. Oh, you know, actually, I wouldn't suggest you to spend Prime Gems on standard banner. You know why? Because like it's a waste. It's completely like it's totally waste. No need to do that. I never did that before, and I don't suggest you to do that, guys. Because like, you know, spending. About Chi-Chi, by the way, you will get her, believe me. Sooner or later, you will get that Chi-Chi. It's like impossible, you just like, you know, like dodge the Chi-Chi. I won 50-50 9 times, but... 9 times, for real? Oh. You know, so far, I won 50-50 only... about 6 or 7 times. Yeah. It's a 7 if I'm not mistaken. And 3 back-to-back comes literally like recently. Not so like maybe like in a recent like 6 or 7 months, something like that, you know. But no, 9 is a crazy number, by the way. That's alright. 9 times back-to-back. It's like it was back-to-back for real. I saw a couple players who won like 50-50 like 5 times back to back. It's crazy luck, by the way, you know, because let's say if you get the standard, like if you get a premium character
Anything else more interesting?
every time you wish without losing 50-50, like Mihoyo gives us enough primogems to get all of the 5-star characters. But if you lose, then it's not enough. So it's like that, because like every patch we got about like, let's say, close to 18, like 80 or 90 wishes every patch, like phase 1 and 2. So every patch you can get new character. Yes, sometimes you need like to do some, like, you know, like you need to choose between characters, but that's alright. But one new characters per patch is pretty good. Back to back 9 times. That's crazy, Mr. Dweller, actually. Well, my instinct told me I will lose Furina ban. I good luck. That's alright, actually. But you got, yes, you lost, but you got Furina so early, by the way. It's not so early, but for like 41st pool is not a bad, by the way. So it's pretty early. Let's say it's not super early, but early. Let me try this one with the full Hydro. What do you think, guys? I will go with Furina, Yelan, Shinchu, and Barbara. Oh, I have Neuvillette as well, huh? Maybe Neuvillette. Unfortunately, Shinchu and Yelan is not a great teammates for Neuvillette. Yes, you can use Shinchu because of resistance to interruption, but yes, let's go this one.
Let's go get ourselves some answers.
My instinct always comes. Actually, yes, if you like, let's say, why not? If like you can read the fortune, you know, and you feel it, then it's great. But 9 times back to back, it's crazy. I'm not gonna lie, it's just insanely insane.
You're trembling. Is it the cold or just cowardice?
I'll protect us.
Let me weave you a
Into the frozen void.
Get dicey.
It's because of Barbara, by the way. Come on, Barbara. Oh. The problem is, you know, every time you get healing from Barbara, you can get frozen. I mean, Barbara is pretty cool character, but the problem is like, yeah, applying Hydro.
Let my name echoes.
Witness the power of Gua. Rain out my. Here comes the catch. Gotcha.
I never asked for redemption. Never.
Oh, hi Dreamers, how are you doing? Is Rosari good? Cryo DPS. Cody, Rosari is good. I usually use Rosa as a support character. You know why? Because, let me show you. You can use her as DPS, but I wouldn't suggest you. Because, just a second, my Rosari is built at C6 with all constellations. Because, you know, like, let me show you my artifacts. It's like I use emblem, and this emblem increase my burst damage. And also I use Elemental Mastery Sands to get more, maybe let's say melt. If I use with Pyro, I usually try to use with Pyro, but the talents multipliers are not so bad. So yes, you can use her as a DPS because the energy cost is not so high. Duration is 8 seconds, plus, if I'm not mistaken, you get something from the... Yes, you get additional 4 seconds from the constellation. If you notice, you see, like 4 seconds. It means like 12 seconds, right? So yeah, 12 seconds and 50 seconds cooldown with constellations. She's mostly support character. If you notice, like all of the pretty useful passives comes from her burst. It means that yes, you can use her as a DPS, but you also can use, like, you know, like get that plays that casts the burst, switch to another character, like maybe Xianyun, maybe Arlecchino, or maybe, I don't know, maybe some Eula. By the way, Eula is pretty good with Rosaria, because Rosaria can be a pretty good battery for any cryo character. Her skill cooldown is pretty low. It's like 6 seconds, yes, it's only 6 seconds, you know. And also she has, like this one, when Rosaria strikes an opponent from behind by using this skill, Rosaria crit rate increased by 12% for 5 seconds, which is pretty useful. It's like for her own damage. Casting increases crit rate of all nearby party members by 50% of Rosaria's crit rate for 10 seconds. So that's why she's pretty good support. So she gives you free crit rate for 10 seconds. Also, this one is useless. Party members gain the swift side, like it's a movement speed. It's useless. But because of that, because of like energy cost and duration of the burst, she is mostly supportive characters. And I would suggest you to build, if you want to use her, it's better to build with Emblem. Well, now I'm saving. I'm Shark Girl. Yes, actually, you know, I save as well. I know that Hulk, I told you guys about like Emily. Maybe I will spend my 50-50 on Emily. You know why? Because like her kit looks like something new, you know. And I think, even though I saw many like players' opinions about Emily, and all of them tell that, you know, like she's not so good in any other archetype but burning, which I don't think it's true, because like since she add Dendro anyway, even though it's slow, you still can use her as a supportive Dendro support character, I mean off field. And because of duration, 22 seconds, and cooldown is only 14 seconds, it's pretty cool for every rotation. I mean, 22 seconds is the number when like it fits like Arlecchino, it fits Neuvillette, it fits like any other character. So usually you need about like up to 10 seconds duration. It fits Alhaitham, by the way. It also can be useful with any other characters. So yeah, that's why Nahida, for example, like Raiden, they have that cooldown, like duration for 25 seconds, which is super useful. So yeah, like let's say 18 to 20 seconds, it's like normal rotation. No need to go more than, no need to like get more than that. And Emily has that. Even though yes, she needs burning to increase her own damage, you just can ignore her damage. Let's say I don't need her damage, I just need her application, Dendro application, to be applied. So yeah, and instead of using that new set with Unleashed Revive, something like that. Let me check that name again. unfinished revive. You can use like Diput and that's it. You know, you just can use Diput and that's it. Or you can use her with Nahida. With Nahida Diput. So yeah, that's why I think. But yes, I will save definitely. If that new shark character is going to be pretty useful, I will go for her. Even though I have a lot of cryo characters, it's still, you know, why not? It's game. No need to stick with the same characters. Let me check how many hydro characters I have. So yeah, I have this ones. Oh, which characters I missed? I missed Ayato. I miss couple. By the way, Candice at C6, it's also a crazy character. Oh yeah, Mr. Dever. By the way, let me show you this character, and I think this character is going to be great support for that shark girl. I mean C6 Candice, because as I heard, just let me catch the chat just real quick. We're introducing shark girl and Genshin and shark made in. Oh yeah, about ZZZ, by the way, guys, I already uninstalled the game. so yeah I not going to play this game anymore because game is like gamers only back to back close after opinion, but I win. Actually, you know, the dreamers, it's usually for a new players. If you mean 50-50, it's usually like that. You like I faced the same problem when I was a new player, like let's say 2 years player. For me it was like, you know, one time I win 50-50, another time I lose 50-50, like back to back, like that. So yeah, I have all of the standard characters. So yeah, it's normal in my opinion for new players. I don't know why is that, but new players lose 50-50 more than the OG players. But at least you win any other time, you know, like every other time. So yeah, Mr. Dever, about this character, I think in my opinion Candice can be pretty good supportive character for that new shark girl. And you know why? But with Constellation, just keep that in mind. Where is the Candice? Oh, Candice is a pretty new character. Yeah, this one. Because last Constellation gives you, when characters excluding like Candice affected by the player of the, it's like player of the, it's her burst, deal elemental damage to opponents using normal attacks. You see, an attack wave will be unleashed that deals AoE hydro damage equal to 50% of Candice max HP. This effect can be triggered once every 2.3 seconds, but her burst lasts for, oh yeah, it's like 9 seconds. It's been through 3 to 4 times, something like that. Maybe Constellation gives you more time. Anyway, she is going to be pretty good in my opinion for that new shark girl, because she increased normal attack damage. She like gives you additional like damage for normal. So yeah, it doesn't mean you need to build Candice immediately, you know, but just keep that in mind if you like need more damage in the future. I mean, you know, it's definitely like 100% sure that Furina is way better than Candice, but if you need additional damage, like let's say more than Furina gives you, because Furina gives you buff, but this one is like depends on the burst. So yeah, it's like that. No need to like meet any condition with Furina, because with Furina you need the healing, something like that. But with that character you need to just use that burst, and that's it. So energy and burst. Once I heard a rumor, the more you play the game, the more you will lose 50-50 low. Actually, it should be like that. I mean, this strategy, I mean, not a strategy. I mean, the more you play, the more you will lose 50-50. It's like, you know why? Because like Mihoyo not so good about the OG players, old players. It's usually like that. It's always like that. In any gacha games, in my opinion, it's like that. That's why, you know, like they, as you heard guys, in a 4.8, we will get some crazy update, quality of life update, and this update is great for OG players. What it says, I mean, if I'm not mistaken, like it's like, oh yeah, let me check it in the, just a second. It's a developer. It's like should be right here. Completes update summary. Oh no, no, it's not. Anyway, what it says that you will get some points while doing some events and other stuff throughout the version. You will get points, and if you get some like, I don't know, maybe 10k points, something like that, you can just use these points and get your daily commissions, get your daily rewards, and you don't need to do any commissions. So for me it's super useful, because I am so bored about the commissions. I do the commissions every day and they're super boring. So yeah, for the new players it's normal, because you can get some achievements, by the way, by doing commissions 3 or 4 times. But for OG players it's boring. So yeah, it's super cool. And you can do it like in here, adventure handbook, like, you know, like it's the commissions, something like that. We will get some additional like here, and if you have enough points you just click the button and that's it. You don't need to do any commission whatsoever, you just can skip them. And by the way, it's the points, it's not a daily points, it's a version points. It means like they will be resetted only after getting new version of the game. So yeah, you can just, you know, collect them and use them whenever you need. It's crazy, actually. It's super useful in my opinion. So yeah, because commissions, you know, maybe they are going to implement the function to avoid adding skip button to commissions like dialogues, you know, maybe because of that. Technically that's true. If you stop playing after getting a very first 50 loss, you can say you're only lost it once. Yes, actually, Cody, that's true. And old players don't have quest, so they just come and go. It's like 20 minutes. A new map. It's not a new map, Mr. DeBear. It's like temporary map. So yeah, I would suggest you to finish that map as quick as possible, because like after 4.8 ends, the map ends as well. So yeah, try to get and open all of the chests, finish all of the events and challenges you have of the map. If it's like your first temporary map, for me it's going to be the 5th one, if I'm not mistaken, because so far we got 2 islands, 1 official and another one. Yes, it's a 5th. It's going to, for me it's going to be the 5th temporary map. So yeah, it's better to focus on that map. Completely finish that map to get all of the prima gems. Because sometimes, you know, like usually, if you notice, like new players like have like some of the max exploration, like 90%, you know, like 70%, something like that. So yeah, just keep that in mind. You need to finish it like for 100% completely. Alright, let me do some Liam maybe. First temporary. Oh, for real? The only first temporary map. Okay, okay. That's actually, it's pretty fun, you know, temporary maps. And temporary maps are like, you know, they're temporary, unfortunately. So yeah, sometimes they are pretty fun, by the way. Yes, we have double time. We have like, it's like a golden apple archipelago, which was, I didn't like them, to be honest, because you need a boat to like go through like all of the islands. It was a little bit boring and like, you know, but we got official temporary map. We got another one, it's like before Sumero. That was crazy, actually, both of them. It was a train, something like that. It was a crazy map. And I think like a future one, like in the 4.8, is going to be close to Sumero, in my opinion. Or maybe some Natlan style, something like that, you know. It's also going to be great, but with trains. Alright, let me do like this pause. Oh, if, well, for real, 100% all of the places, that's crazy actually. So idea how it is. Oh, you mean the first map? Oh, I mean, it's okay. I mean, how to click, I mean, you know, like, let's say when we get not temporary, but or some regions, we have some leaks. About temporary maps, it's a little bit like, you know, we don't have so much leaks, but we already have the outlook, like initial outlook of the map. It looks pretty cool, but what can I say? I just can say the name. It's look normal. It's not so big, by the way. Like, it's usually like a dragon spine, you know, it's like that's the same size. Usually temporary maps is like a dragon spine size, something like that. And this one calls, just a second. It calls, oh come on, for real. Okay. Just a second, it's... Oh no, I missed it. So yeah, it's like a dragon spine. Just a second. Like usually... Yeah, like that. Maybe a little bit more, like a little bit bigger, like this one, like this area. But that's okay area. You know why? Because it's temporary and it will go on anyway. Because like in a 5.0 we will get like first area of the Natlan. Most likely they will divide Natlan to some parts, 3 or 4 parts, something like that. So yeah, we're going to get first Natlan part. Alright, let me check which character. I want to use 4 stars against him. Like Rosaria, Chinchu, and like this team.
I won't hold you back.
Much.
The tea can wait.
Judgment. Ring cutter. I'm going in. Shiver.
Eat this!
You can't run.
Tagoba, get them!
Judgment. Let's light it up. Teamwork is drift. Lights out. Know my sword. Let me weave you a verse.
At the frying pan!
Huh? Rain outlines your fate. Huh? Huh? Teamwork is drift.
You're toast!
Judgment. Let's light it up. Yeah. Shiver. Witness the power of everybody. Stand back. Don't know my sword. Rain outlines your... Judgment!
Boba, get them! Ow!
You can't run!
Peak.
So yeah, Rose is pretty good, especially, you know why? Because she's polar, and when you use that Favonius lens, she's a great battery for whole team, because, you know, I just used my burst back to back. So yeah, even though all of these characters are pretty supportive characters, yes, Shenling is like of field DPS, Xinchu of field DPS, Bennett is a supportive characters, Rose as well is of field DPS, but of field, you know, you still can use this team. Yes, a little bit, it's take a little bit long time. Like let's say with Arlecchino or Neuvillette, maybe super powerful 5-star, it's a little bit faster, but still this team is pretty good. That's why I just start game and I'm gonna go now. I have alright, good night Cody, good night, thanks for joining. Yes, Mr. Dever, actually yes, if you finish all of the map, that's crazy, because, you know, like, for me, finish all of the map. By the way, my last region, like, which I finished, was, like, yes, of course, Fontaine was the last one, but before Fontaine, when we got Sumeru, my last one was Leo Harbor. It was like a stack at 97%, something like that. I missed so many things like in this part, because Leo Harbor itself is pretty crazy like map, because like all of this place, like this one and Xianyun Whale, it's and this one, it's Leo Harbor. Just crazy map. And also we have like underground part, you know. So yeah, it's pretty like crazy and big region. Maybe because of it's related to like China, you know, because if I'm not mistaken, each region relate to some like culture or some country, something, not a country, maybe some mostly like culture, something like that. So yeah, maybe because of that, that's why Zhongli is like has so super unique and powerful abilities. Also, Zhongli was the first one who they just buffed by a lot, you know, after released. College girl projects are sometimes annoying. When you are the one who does all work, as it just. Oh yeah, I feel you. Actually, yes. It's usually like that. It's, you know why? Because like each person has its own, like, I don't know, like, it's not a paste, it's like, it's not even abilities, it's just how you just but yes, I feel you. It's usually like that when you're a student, like in a college or something like that. It's usually like that. It's like, it's normal in my opinion. Oh, hi again. All right, let me do this one. And by the way, my Hydro, yes, I need to level up my Hydro. I will do it right now. Maybe let me go like, no, I will use this team again.
Witness my
Shine down.
Share my knowledge.
Yoo-hoo! Look alive!
Hey! Everyone hold hands! The Temple of Wisdom!
Illusion shattered!
Oh, by the way, I need to use that resin. Oh, sand HP. Okay, alright. Why not? I am at yes. Let me just like lost this one couple times, and I was like, you know, anyway losing something. It's like 9 hours left. It's transient one. Yeah, let me use it, and let me do one weapon domain real quick. I need to level up this spear, by the way, which I got from a standard banner. Yeah, this one. Okay. Yeah. More is more, right? I usually do all of this. I mean, if you get, you know. And I want to try, by the way. By the way, this character is most...
I see everything.
There is no escape.
Shower me with Wakula.
She's like, you know, she's so calm. This virgin just crazy. Okay, Mrs. Lin. What do you want? Oh, okay, no problem. She's the most calm person in this game, by the way. Most NPC in this game. Alright. But can you help me explore? I don't know. But there. Okay, bye bye, the Dreamers. Bye bye. Thanks for joining. Oh yeah, Miss Lin and Giga-chan. It's kind of like that, actually. You know, no one can harm Lin. How many prime gems you have? I have a lot. Let me show you if you. I'm not like, you know, it's not flexing or something. I can save. So yeah, I have like 125k. And plus 25 fates. I keep these fates for the weapon banner because maybe I will do couple multis on that Aqua Simulacra weapon banner. I mean the future, because I want that Aqua Simulacra. Even though I know that weapon is useless for me because my Yelan is like, let's say it's completely built. She has pretty good set and stats and weapon, which is Favonius Warbow, but I want to make her perfect, you know. Yes, it's like a gacha. It's a gacha games problem. It's a gacha games issue. When you play it, sometimes you want to do that crazy stuff, you know. Yeah, because oh no, I don't like, you know, like the Dreamers. I usually buy only like battle passes every other patch, and that's it. I don't buy any primogems, anything like that. Like my shop is like completely. I haven't bought any welcome moons so far. Welcome moons. Crystal shop is like that. Those crystals are from the Mihoyo. I won couple times welcome moons when there was like web event, something like that. So yeah, I was super lucky, and that's it. But I buy like BPs every other patch, and that's it. I mean BPs, and only because of weapons, by the way, because Battle Pass doesn't give you so much primogems. So yeah, you can say that I am a low investment player, but not a free to play. And not a whale, by the way. Oh. So many not waste. Actually, you know, Mr. Dever, actually I would suggest you to like save. You know why? Because it's like, I know that sometimes it's just difficult to save primogems. Because all of the new characters like they are so attractive and you want to pull for them. Just imagine like only one teaser with that shark girl just drive so many players crazy, you know. So it's okay, it's normal. I mean, sometimes you just cannot save. It's so difficult. Me crank in the corner with the 200 prime gems. By the way, we will get, I mean, if you finish that Imaginarium Theater, if you finish like, if you get like 300 orbs, prime gems we got from the, by the way, from the web special program. Oh, that's okay, no problem. My eyes. My primo was also, but I'm pulling every banner. Oh no, I usually don't do that. I mean, every banner means Raiden, Nahida, Neuvillette, Kazuha, looking for. Actually, you know, if you spend your prima gems on the such great banners, that's alright. I mean, because like, let's say I have all of them. I have Raiden, Nahida, Neuvillette, Kazuha, Arlecchino, and Furina. So yeah, all of them are crazy characters. Oh, hi Koa, how are you doing? Don't talk about whale, they are aliens. Yes, maybe, Mr. Dever. Me not getting break, as all important characters are coming in like, you know why? Because you're a new player. As I understand, yes, you're like, let's say you're about like 2 years player, something like that. Because of that, I play this game since release, so for me it was a little bit easy, you know. Because let's say you like name the characters like Kazuha, I have Kazuha, Furina, I have Neuvillette, I have Raiden, I have all of them. I mean the characters, Arlecchino, you know, I have them. Let's say only Xianyun and Navia, the characters which I would like to get, and I got them. But let's say even without these characters, my account is pretty okay. I mean, so yeah, I never try to wish for a character which I like, you know, bench. That's why I think about Emily, because like if I'm going to wish for Emily and I will bench her after getting her, it's like a waste for me. It's a like not a, let's say for a free-to-play player, it's not so good. Oh, what can I say? Well, it's like were the characters you mentioned. I want them all, especially I want Arlecchino and Raiden. All of them, by the way, Mr. Duer is right. All of them are crazy character. I mean, just you can build the team around these characters because, like Nahida, Raiden, and Furina, it's just a team already. Like if you build Raiden as EM, it's a hyperbloom, crazy hyperbloom team, just insane hyperbloom team. For you, got time. You are old player, but me. Yes, actually yes, because of you are a new player. That's why. Usually, when you are a new player, you have more options, more banners to spend your wishes. That's normal because back then, as I told you, just a second. Back then, when I started the game, we had only. Let me show you the characters, by the way. Sort by. This Xianyun is so cute. Oh my characters on. Let's let's sort by the characters. Oh, no. Default. So yeah, we only had. Oh yeah, they are sorted by they arrived. Let's say we only had these characters. You know, the only banners characters was like Xiao, Ganyu, Albedo, Zhongli. That's it. I mean, yes. Oh yeah, Tartaglia as well. Klee was one of the first one, but Wenty was like in a standard banner because not a standard. He was first Archon, and you could get him from the beginners wishes, something like that. It's discounted like 8 wishes per multi. But Kiching, Mona, Gigi, Diluc, Jin, all of them were in the standard banner. So yeah, like not so many characters as you notice, you know. So yeah, that's why after that we're getting like Kazuha, pretty super character by the way. So yeah, Raiden, you know, it's like that. So yeah, now yes, we got the reruns, and it's a little bit difficult to save Primogems. I feel you. But the thing is that I don't regret a single character I pulled with my... You know, actually, why should you be like, why should you regret about that? I mean, if you use the characters, no need to be regret. I mean, completely, because like it's a video game, and if you feel like that you want that character and that character is going to be useful for you, no need to be regret at all. I mean, no need to listen anyone do that. Its character is useless. Let's say like some players which who like pulled for Kokomi says that I like the character, maybe she's going to be great. That's all right. I mean, you know, now Kokomi is this insane character, and by the way, we don't have bad 5-star character in this game. All of them are useful. Maybe the only one is Aloy, you know, but she's kind of unique character. She was just, by the way, she was free. She was given for free to all of the players. I mean this one. It's Aloy. And her background is a little bit different, you know. But she's unique. Maybe she's like not worth to like level up. It's the only one. She's cryo. And at the same time, if you just check her constellations, you know, like, you know, Star of Another World, and this like the same text, something like that. So yeah, she doesn't have even any constellation whatsoever. So yeah, it's only constellation zero. The only one character in the game because of collaboration back then. That's it. But the thing is, same here. I started 8 June and now I'm 45 for the struggle to clear floor 5 and floor 6 on an alphabet. That's alright actually, you know, like you just start the game, it's like June 8 for real, it's like a month. That's alright actually. I start. Oh guys, actually you're doing pretty well by the way. If you already did like I did, I finished my Spy Abyss by the way when I was at adventure rank 57. Yes, back then it was a little bit difficult because of the lack of characters, you know, because I finished my first Spy Abyss with 36 star when I got Raiden. Yeah, after Raiden, because Raiden is a crazy and you can build team around her. So yeah, but before of that, because of Raiden, the only DPS characters I had, let me check it by the way, just a second, that's a little bit, just a second, if you don't mind guys. I mean, it has this option, like characters owned, but it's wrong, I mean. So yeah, my first 5-star was Albedo, second one was Ganyu, but because like not a Zhongli, it definitely wasn't Zhongli. And my first pretty like yes, alright. So yeah, I had these characters when I finished my Abyss with 36 stars. Because it was a little bit tough, difficult. Because just imagine I used Ganyu as a DPS, Melt Ganyu with Zhongli, Ganyu, Bennett, and Shanling team. That was pretty difficult. So yeah, Melt Ganyu, yes, she can do some damage, but you know, it's a little bit difficult. I mean, so yeah. I don't understand. I cannot do the imaginary series. Its characters are not sufficient to start. Actually, no. It's yeah. It's. Let me show you, Ali. Just a second. Yes, hello. Yes. Okay, Mr. Dever. Why? Just a second. Let me show you. Actually, you are already adventure rank 40, so you can start. I would suggest you to start from the easy mode. It's not so difficult. Let me show you how to start it. Like when you like finish all of the initial like dialogues with this Wolfie and other stuff, you know, like all of this, you just like approach this place And it gives you like, you need to choose supportive cast. It's like you choose the characters from your own roster. Like you need to choose 7 characters. Look, let's choose the characters like which is builded and has like leveled up at least to level 60, something like that. Confirm lineup, then press X button. Go to performance preparation. Performance preparation like gives you 3 choices. Like I would suggest you to go for easy mode, then try normal one. So yeah, easy mode, you just need to finish 3 acts in this, like it calls act, but let's say it's stages. Party setup. Mihoyo gives you like 6 free-to-play characters. It's like so yeah, just press next, and you already like have this 6 characters. If you have one of these characters like Risley, Xianyun, Baiju, and Alhaitham, it's a special guest characters. You can choose them as well, and they are, you know, like you have a rule. If you notice that you only can use characters with these elements like Pyro, Electro, and Anemo. But special guest characters are out of that rule. They, as you notice, it's like Dendro, Hydro, and Cryo. It's actually not a bad idea to use one of these characters. But still, let's say you don't have any. That's alright. So you choose a character from the roster, and you need only choose 3 characters because Hoyoverse already give you 6 characters, 3 characters, and also you can borrow 1 character from your friend. I borrowed this one. It's from my friend Yukiko. It's Hutao. That's it. You have 10 characters to finish. Go to the challenge. You see the trials, the characters you choose. It's 3 your characters, 1 from which you borrow from your friend, and that's it. So let's say for the easy mode, you only need 3 characters from your roster. That's it. Because Hoyoverse already gives you 6 and 1 from your friend. So yeah, just start. Like I would suggest you, like you initially have like 100 points. It's not a bad idea because you only have 3 stages to choose 1 buff. It's like Wondrous Boon means a buff, or companion select. I wouldn't suggest you to go for companion selection. It's better to go 1 buff. Confirm selection, and after defeating an opponent, all party members regain 30%. It's like not so useful, but this one maybe it's look that's so yeah. After the value of the bond of life, it's also like because like you need chlorine or arlecchino. Damage dealt by all party members is increased by 0 for each point of vigor. Yeah, maybe this one. Confirm selection, and now choose one of this. You check the rules, what you need to do, like defeat 2 opponents using elemental skill, it's additional point, defeat all opponents, and the time 90 seconds. It's like pretty okay because like you already have 6 level 80 characters. So easy mode, you can finish it easily without no problem. Elite ones, it's a little bit difficult, by the way, because it gives you more points. Just keep that in mind. But you can do like reset and retry. It's okay. Dia is so underrated. Oh, I will show you my Dia, by the way. Just a second. I like Dia and she's crazy. If you notice, I do some auto play with Dia and she's just insane. Can I use Animal Traveler? Yes, you can, but you know how? You can use Animal Traveler only if one of your friends puts the character on the her showroom and you just can pick him. Only in this way. Like, you know how? Like if one of your friends... Oh yeah, I need to like finish it. Can I end the performance? To refresh, I don't. You won't. It means that you can refresh this one. If you want, you can use it. Like it's like available 2 times per performance. End performance, yeah. You can choose Animal Traveler. only if one of the friends, let me show you, only if one of the friends put invite supporting cast. You just you just tell one of the friend to put the character to like showroom. That's it, and you then can pull him. Of course, it's animal. You can use any character from this, by the way, not only Pyro, Electro, and Animal. But oh yeah, just a second. Oh, since he's Animal, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, the question, by the way, you're right. I mean, you told about like Animal, because if I'm not mistaken, yes, but you know how? You need to change the character to Animal. In my case, character is like Dendro, that's why I cannot choose him. You just change your character. Like if you notice, he's Dendro. I'm sorry, I messed up a little bit. So yeah, you can. No need to like tell your friend to like put the character into the showroom. You just change your character to Animal, and that's it. You can pull him, definitely, because he's Animal. Can I use Pyro Traveler as a choice? No, you can't, because Pyro Traveler is not available yet. Pyro Traveler will be available. Maybe Pyro Traveler would be a great DPS. Actually, if you ask me about that, let me show you. Like it's like it's a series, but maybe if you know. Oh, it's not like that. We have like these compasses, and it's like Animal, Geo, Electro, Dendro, and Hydro. Let's say Animal Traveler is not so useful because like he's a little bit weird. Yes, some players use him because like they don't have Kazuha or maybe don't like to use Sucrose. By the way, Sucrose is way better than Animal Traveler. Just keep that in mind. But Geo 1 was pretty cool and useful. Electro Geo wasn't so great, but Dendro 1 is pretty useful. Hydro as well wasn't so like useful in my opinion. I never saw someone use him. It's maybe because we have so many Hydro characters because of that. And I think next one is going to be pretty cool. I mean DPS Pyro. It's going to be pretty cool because if I'm not mistaken, all of the MCs are DPS characters, not supportive characters. Yes, they have supportive abilities, but mostly they are DPS characters. So yeah, that Imaginarium Theater Alley, it's like pretty easy, especially easy mode. Try to do easy mode first, get the Primogems. By the way, it's like you will get about 400 Primogems, and after that try normal mode. So yeah, the problem is like Mihoyo, Hoyoverse, force you to level up the characters you don't want to use. That's the only problem with Imaginarium Theater. Maybe Pyro. Oh my god. Oh yes, because I have only Traveler Official. Traveler Official and Shanlink to level 60 restore. Actually, yes, you can use them. You can use Animal Traveler and you can easily finish the like easy mode because you only need 3 characters. Oh yeah, about my Dia, by the way. Let me show you my build. I use Dia. Unfortunately, she's Constellation 0. Weapon is like this one, Mailed Flower, which gives me Elemental Mastery. Set is like Flower of Paradise. Talents is like 6. I only need this one. I don't need so much damage. And if I'm not mistaken, Resistant to Interruption is like, it doesn't matter which level you have. It still gives you Resistant to Interruption. So yeah, I'm okay with level 6. And I don't need healing so much. And overall stats is like 850 Elemental Mastery and like that. And I will show you how she works. Dead Rabbit. Hi Dead Rabbit. Cause I have only... by the way, Ali, just a second. Just give me a second. Let me finish this one, and I will switch my Traveler to Anima, and I will check that. Just give me a second. Let me finish this one. I need some mats for my weapon.
What are my orders?
Actually, you know, I would suggest you to level up Traveler anyway, because you get constellations. Dendro Traveler is not so bad. Geo Traveler also pretty good.
Everyone hold hands.
Born of ice and frost.
I see everything. All hail.
By the way, they will nerf in the 4.8. Hoyoverse will nerf this domain. This domain is pretty difficult for new players, and they will nerf them. They will nerf it. So yeah, about my Dia, right? Yes. Oh yeah, let me first switch my Traveler to Animal. And I will check if I can use them. After that, I will show my my Dia.
Just
Dia,
what will we
Dia is
come across?
crazy character. Yes, you know, I have Kazuha and Sucrose, so I don't care about like yes, you cannot go for alloy, but it's like normal. Oh, the character cannot be selected as supported cast. Huh. Okay. No, it's not possible, unfortunately. Even though he's animal, I don't know why. I noticed that he is grayed out, but I thought it's because of Dendro. But seems it's not because of Dendro. So yeah, you know, you cannot choose Pyro Traveler, unfortunately. Yeah, sad. Let me check. Maybe if they put the character like in a supportive like cast, maybe no, I don't think it's possible. I mean, I don't think it's possible. All right. Anyway, unfortunately, it's not possible. You need to you need to build like any other characters. You can like Amber is another great option. Unfortunately, Electro one. You have like, you told me you have Fischl, you have Shanlink. Both of them are pretty good. Traveler. That's actually so bad. Why they don't allow you to like, in the performance preparation. Yes, in the performance preparation. Let me check it again. Yes, performance preparation. But you cannot choose them, you know? It, like game doesn't allow you to choose one. You know, even though he's animal. And Alloy is like normal because like Alloy is like special character. But this one is interesting. I didn't know that. No, performance preparation just like, you know, it like you cannot choose any from here. You can only choose from the invite supporting cast. Like you can observe your friend's characters. Maybe if someone put him like in the showroom, maybe you can choose him. I don't know. Just ask one of your friends to put him in a showroom and try it. But I don't think it's possible, unfortunately. So yeah, you need to level up another one, like third character to level 60. So Fischl and Shanlink is, yes, it's a good choice. You also most likely have Amber, but Amber is not great. Unfortunately, yes, I wouldn't suggest you to like level up Amber to level 60 only because of, but you definitely have her. It's better to build Lisa, by the way, to level 60 rather than Amber in my opinion, because Lisa is Electro and she's pretty good. Her Ascension is Elemental Mastery, which is pretty useful by the way in some cases, especially if you want to do Electro Charge attack. Alright, let me just resonate with Dendro real quick. Maybe everybody has Traveler, so they don't put it in. Oh, I don't know actually. I don't think it's like it's a reason. Maybe it's because like it's a standard character and it has some, because like Anemo Traveler is a little bit unique character. Oh, it's not a Hydra. Unique because like all animals, like it has sequence. When you swirl elements, it has priority by the way. And any of the Anemo characters first swirl Pyro. Like if you have different elements, you always first swirl Pyro. But Anemo Traveler first swirl Hydro, if I'm not mistaken. So he's a little bit different. Just let me just resonate with Dendro. I usually use him as a Dendro. It's super useful for me. So about my Dia, by the way. So yeah, I usually use this team with Dia. Like Dia, Furina, Raiden and Nahida.
I knew you'd...
This team is pretty easy to build. Oh yeah, let me get some healing. Pretty easy to build. My Dia is EM. My Raiden is EM. Nahida is a support character, like with some elemental mastery. Oh, why is that? I usually use with this. It's a with this. Oh yeah, it's because of passive. That's why she has so much elemental mastery. It's because of weapon passive, which gives you like 480 elemental mastery, 400. It will gone in 10 seconds, and I will show you how many elemental mastery, how much elemental mastery she has. So yeah, she has like 690 initially, like. And Furina is Furina, like she is mostly like, oh, let me fight this one.
Shine down!
Everyone hold hands! Make yourselves at home!
Strike a pop! Let's get it on!
I see everything!
And that's it. I mean, I usually don't fight when I have this team. And we had like 4, right? Yes, that was a 4. So I tried this team in Spiral Abyss as well, with any bosses. Let me try a couple bosses and I will show you. This team is just crazy. Oh, you're welcome, Ali. You're welcome. Oh yeah, sleep well. Try Electro Traveler. Maybe you will have the result. Oh, hi Marcel, how are you doing? I don't think so, to be honest, you know. Like Electro, we have so many good like alternative Electro characters, and usually I use Hyper Bloom. Like even my Raiden build as like EM. Okay, let me do some. Just a second. Yeah, let me do this one. I tried couple times Electro Traveler. When we first got Inazuma, you always do that, you know, try the... Because like it's free, you know. Okay, let me showcase this.
Illusion!
The Temple of Wisdom!
Shower me with that! Buckle up!
Hey! Everyone hold
Let's get it on!
Oh. So yeah, pretty easy to use team by the way. And it's because of Dia and Furina. I hope I will lose couple 50-50 to be honest. Oh, that's a crazy one. I hope I will lose couple 50-50 to Dia. So yeah, her second constellation gives you more duration of that skill. Of this one. Like by 6 seconds. Which is crazy. So yeah, it's like field will be increased by 6 seconds. And also additionally when this field exists, like exists on damage dealt by its next coordinate attack will be, doesn't matter so much because it's a damage and I use her as a elemental mastery build. Like, so yeah. So quick question, do you know when Xianyun will be? Oh yeah, Marcel, about oh hi Hulk, how are you doing? About the Xianyun. Just a second. I mean, we had Xianyun like couple ago. So yeah, most likely in a 5.2 or 5.3, I think. Because like, she is pretty anticipated character. I mean, her rerun is pretty anticipated because like, even though at C0 she is not so great, I mean she's not a DPS, but her supportive kit is pretty useful. So yeah, we first got Xianyun in a 4.4, so yeah, maybe in a 5.1 or 2 even. So yeah, like in a couple patches. So yeah, let me do bosses with this team. Oh, for real? Okay, because I'm a C2. For real? Why? I mean, yes, I know that first constellation gives you charge, second one increase her personal damage, which is good. Yes, and she became a little bit DPS. If you do so, by the way, I would suggest you to go for her weapon as well. I mean, for her signature weapon. Because first one is like additional charge, which is super cool for exploration, not for damage. But second one, yes, it increases her personal damage. And also, it's like, let me check, it's her personal damage or... After using, yes, Xianyun attack will be, yes, it's increased by... Consider the adapters when the adaptable resistance stacks nearby active character plunge. Oh, it's not only, yeah, it's like, yes, it increased her damage and also like plunge attack damage as well. Plunging attack shocks damage will be increased by 4 of Xianyun's attack. Oh, that's crazy actually, yes, and she just get rid of that limitation. Oh, okay. That, yes, Constellation 2 is pretty crazy. And yes, it's mostly supportive, so yeah, no need to go for that weapon. My bad. No need to go for that weapon. When is... yes, no, it's not in 8 days. It's in like... It's in 10 days. It's like July 17th. So yeah, we will get that version 4.8 on July 17th. You know, yes, as she wears it, like, let me do a couple. I usually use Xianyun with like Alhaiten Plunge, with Navia Plunge, with, you can, if your Bennett is C6, you can use Bennett Plunge as well. Unfortunately, I don't have Shao. Let me go the team and I will show you. I used this team about against like 3 Magukenkis, and that's crazy, you know, like this team.
I trust you have
So yeah, I don't have like that's all right.
Got him!
I usually use Xianyun in exploration because she's super cool. But in a fight, it's only with Furina because of healing, and yes, plunging is time to time. Yes, it also depends on the character. So far, we don't have so many super cool plunging characters. Yes, the look is okay, but the look is the look. So yeah.
Strike a pose! Let the world come alive!
Yeah! Scatter! Skyward! Seize the sky!
Going in! Ha! Hiya! Hey there! Ha!
And Furina, by get those healing, get all of those 300 fanfare stacks. So yeah, that healing is pretty useful. So yeah, I use plunging with like that. With Navia, you can use, like, if you have Xiao. Xiao is super crazy with her, by the way. Unfortunately, the problem is with Xianyun, it's a single target plunge. You can, like, she doesn't gives you AoE on those plunges. Bro, pronounce road roller. Road roller? Oh, okay. That's crazy. Do Neuvillette plunge. Okay, Hulk, I will do Neuvillette plunge. By the way, you're like, yes, you know that Neuvillette's plunge is great against shielders, like Abyss, against the shields. It's like plunge is pretty crazy. It destroys the shields like in a seconds. But still, it's not worth it. Alright, let me continue with my deer. Oh, hi sir, how are you doing? Oh, hi Yukiko, how are you doing, guys? Hey man, I got Furina yesterday and I don't know if you don't mind explaining. Oh, of course, no problem. Let me like go with this team and I will show you how she works. She's pretty great character. I mean, just a second.
Time to broaden her.
About her build, like most likely you have the weapon. It's a free-to-play weapon. This one, it's like pipe sword. You can get that weapon from like just catching the fishes, and the place is right here. I mean, not right here, right here. So yeah. You can refine the weapon up to like R5. The set you need is a golden troop. The only one. It's a signature set for Furina. Stats, you know, like initially I don't think you get like crazy something. So yeah, just try to get 4 pieces of this set and HP Sands and HP Goblet. That's it. I mean, initially it's like, you'll be okay with that. And if you cannot get crit damage or crit rate and you get HP, it's also okay. Because like, it's a little bit difficult to get super like artifacts. You need some time to get those. About talents, I would suggest you to like level up her burst first. And after that, Saloon members, I mean skill. To level 9, it's okay for you, I think, like for now, but after that, if you can, just crown both of them. About like how to use, she increased like, you need like HP, like up to 40k HP. I mean, no need to go less than that. It's like, you need to like exactly 40k, or a little bit less. It depends on which character you use with Furina. If you go double Hydro, you get like Elemental Resonance, which gives you additional 25% HP. So yeah, you can go like 36 to 37, something like that, and you will be alright. About how to use Furina. I mean, usually you start rotation with Furina, with skill, and then burst. Like... Hello, watching your live stream. Yeah, sorry. Oh, thank you very much, Marcel. Hulk, do Neuvillette plunge now. I have to go and I want to see how Neuvillette plunge. Okay, Hulk, I will do it. So, Marcel, because when I watch some videos, they keep maxing informations. Maxing, you know why? I will try to, usually when I explain the characters, I will try to do it in perspective or free-to-play player, because me too, I'm not a great spender. So yeah, it's super useful for new players as well. And anyway, thank you very much, Marcel. So yeah, I'm pleased. Thank you very much. You are like an employee from Mihoyo. Explain all of the contents. Well, yes, guys, if you don't mind, I mean, it's necessary to get her. Yes, sir, it's necessary because, like, let me show you. It's because of this passive. You have this passive. Every 1k points of Furina max HP can buff the different Akal aligned Salon Sortea. So yeah, you will get like a lot of damage, like up to. Oh, I messed up. Sorry, it's not it. It's not it. I'm sorry. So yeah, it's like this one. Increase conversion ratio 0.25 up to 300 fanfare stack. So if you just a second. Conversion 0.25. Just a second. Why you need 40k? I will explain you. Like if you like use less than 40k, you will not get enough killing and enough like losing HP. That's why you cannot get 300 fanfare stack. And I can show you. Like let's go with Neuvillette. Just like this team, Furina, Neuvillette, and like without any healer, because Neuvillette can heal himself, and also he like lose HP and gains HP by healing. You need this like mechanic, I would say. That's why Saloon members, when you cast the skill, Furina skill, starting to drain your HP. And that's why you need some healer to gain that HP back. In this case, like decreasing and increasing HP will give you the stacks to get the 300 fanfare stacks. It's like, it sounds a little bit complicated, but it's not that. It's not like that. So yeah, let me go like 4 characters, Hydro, but I will not use like Shinchu and Barbara. So yeah, your rotation starts with, just a second, let me get that. So yeah, now I'm ready to use, like you start rotation with skill, then burst.
Time to shine.
The tides beckon. Bow your head.
So now, if you check your Furina, you see, you get incoming healing. Like it means you already got 103 fanfare stacks. You can get up to 30%. It means 300 fanfare stack. If you get all of them, it means like 10% of 75% buff. If you get all of them, 30, then means you just used your Furina at a full power. Because you see the number 23.6. So yeah, now it's 30. You see? So it's like she working like that. She mostly is support or field support DPS character, and she gives your DPS character 70 up to 75% more damage. That's why she's so powerful and useful. Especially you can use her with any DPS in the team, in the game. Unfortunately, you cannot use her with transformative reactions. It's like Hyper Bloom, it's like Burgeon. She cannot buff these reactions, but she can buff Neuvillette, she can buff Yelan, Xinchu, Shenling, she can buff Navia. So yeah, only DPS characters. Should we use her healing or her sub DPS users? Oh, about healing, by the way, why they give that healing to her? Because it's super useful in Overworld. I mean, you can of course, and by the way, that healing also can give you some fanfare stacks as well. The problem is that healing is like single target healing. Yes, you can switch to the healing, then switch back, but it's a little bit like, you know, it's not so convenient in my opinion, because when you're in fight, it's better to use a dedicated healer. By the way, Barbara can be the healer as well, because Barbara's burst, it's a team-wide healing. So if you build your Barbara with a pretty good amount of HP, like she's without artifacts, but still, and healing bonus and other stuff, she is more than enough to get that 300 fanfare stack. So yeah, just keep that in mind. I mean, she is pretty versatile, like flexible and very useful character. Super useful, because these Saloon members deals a lot of damage. They drains HP and you need that healing back. When you get that healing back, you're starting to gain 300 fanfare stacks. And that's it. So yeah, the duration is pretty cool. I mean, like up 100% uptime. You see? Like 30 seconds duration, cooldown 20, it's her skill. About the burst, it's like 18 seconds and 15 seconds cooldown. So yeah, she's not so difficult to build. Just keep that in mind. It's like 40k. Like, it's because of my Neuvillette, by the way. Let me show you. When you use 2 Hydro in a team, you get that resonance. If you like, 2 Hydro gives you increased max HP by 25%. That, by the way, it's pretty useful, like addition to your damage to the team. So yeah, sometimes just I would suggest you to like read this. It's like this. When you go to the team selection, like character selection, just click this button and you will see which buff you can get. So it's like that. I would suggest you, about the energy recharge, by the way, I would suggest you to go like for 180 to 190. No need to go more than that, because even without Favonius weapons, you still can get that burst back quickly again. So yeah, it's like that. Yes, you need some crits and crit damage because she's off-field DPS. But overall, I would rather suggest you to get 40k HP first and recharge, and after that think about crit rate, crit damage, because maybe you can deal less damage with Saloon members, but they still can drain your HP, you know, and draining HP is the most important part of Furina. Now let me do couple different teams. I saw my Furina. That's possible actually, Hulk. You know why? It's most likely it's vaping, not damage. It's vape damage. That was a vape damage. Should we use her healing or... Yes. If you want to look at my... Yes, of course. Just a second, sir. Just a second. Oh, level 80. Weapon is cool. I mean, yes. By the way, about level. Since she is a HP scaler, I would suggest you to go to level 90. Like, because like, you will notice the difference between like 80 level and level 90. Just keep that in mind. Like, all of the HP scalers in this game should be level 90. It's like Furina, like Neuvillette, like Yelan, you know, they all should be level 90. You have a golden troop, your crit rate, crit damage are pretty okay, And energy recharge is also normal. I mean, you can go with a 170, by the way. I would suggest you to like increase it. And also HP. If you like have only 33k and like 33k HP, it's like it's better to go with second Hydro in a team. Like maybe Neuvillette, maybe like Xianyun.
Being too popular can be such a hassle. Who knew the people...
Let me show you like this team. Raiden, Xianyun, and Bennett. Oh, no, Bennett is not great. Bennett will give you some healing. And Jin. By the way, Jin is pretty good
Let's go get ourselves
healer
some
from
answers.
Furina as well. So yeah, no need to go like for Xianyun because of that. Like
Busted. Quietly now.
I just need the energy. Just a second. Let me do this, boss, and I will show you. So yeah, overall your build is pretty good. You just need to work on some artifacts, and that's it. Because you, as I noticed, you have like sand HP and a HP goblet, which is crazy. And that's it, yeah. And crit rate, crit damage is also pretty okay. I mean, no need to go more than that, because she's mostly... You just can... You know what you can do? Since that weapon gives you crit rate, if you can, like, get some crit damage circlet, would be nice. Because it gives you, if you notice, increased elemental skill skill crit rate by 16% without any condition, something like you get that 16%. Unfortunately, you cannot see it right here. Like, let's say it's 65 plus 16. So yeah, in this case, you just can choose crit damage circlet. If you notice, it's even without any crit rate. Only yesterday. I'm waiting for it. Oh, okay. If so, yes, I would suggest it to. Can you use Furina as a DPS? Yes, of course you can. Actually, you know, she is a DPS character, but she is off-field DPS. Because, you know, she is a sword character, and most of her damage comes from her skill. And since you use this set gives you, if you notice, just keep like Golden Troop. 2 pieces increases elemental skill damage by 20%. 4 pieces, elemental skill damage increased by 25%. Additionally, when not on the field, elemental skill damage will increase further by 25%. It means you no need to keep Furina on a field. That's why you need to use her skill, her burst, and then swap out. That's it. In this case, you will get crazy amount of DPS because of 4-piece Golden Troop. So that's why this set is so valuable, and that's why you don't need to keep Furina on a field. Like, you will lose 25% of damage when you swap out. I mean, like bring her on a field. And so yeah, no need to do like every time you like you need to do it like every 18 seconds, something like that. Will you pull for Natlan Force 3 heroes? Endure. I don't think so. I will go for all of them, but maybe I will go for that Hydro girl, I mean Shark girl, you know, because she is going to have some new mechanic which
Tea
calls
parties
like
are a must for the well-mannered.
which is like hook trap mechanic, something like that, you know. And maybe, as I heard, that a new mechanic is going to be pretty useful in the future.
More data samples, the better.
I do use her with Neuvillette. He is the reason I went for her or anything for my... Oh, if so, yes. Then if you use with Neuvillette, then your HP is pretty okay. Your energy recharge is okay because Neuvillette will give you some particle back. But just keep that in mind, she can be useful in any other teams as well, because she is a buffer. She gives you 75 up to 75% buff, damage buff, which is crazy. So it means you can use like with so many characters, like let's say like DPS characters. I mean, Yelan is okay. You can use with Alhaitham, by the way, also. Neuvillette, yes. Navia. So yeah, Arlecchino. With Arlecchino is a little bit difficult, to be honest, because Arlecchino can, in a fight, when you are in a combat, Arlecchino cannot be healed by any other sources, only by her burst. And yes, you maybe will need some shielder, something like that, which is annoying. I don't like to use shielder so much, because it means you lose some damage. I mean, usually you lose, even though you use Zhongli, you still lose some damage, because like using Kazuha instead of Zhongli gives you more damage. So yeah, that's a problem, the only problem. But overall, any DPS character can benefit from that buff, DPS. And Neuvillette, yes. With Neuvillette, by the way, you don't need any healer whatsoever, because Neuvillette has, can heal himself. But just keep that in mind, you need to start rotation with Furina. Like in this case, I will do like
Shine down.
first, but
Strike a pose! Let my name echo!
I swear by my sword. Game's up. Run's over. Take it easy. Busted.
so as you notice, my last like it was 44k like damage, and I got 25%. It's not full, but still it depends on your healer and on enemies. If you just kill the enemies super quickly, you cannot get all of the buff. But mostly it depends on the healer. If your healer can heal more than enough, you get 30%. And as you notice, like yes, like it's no need to level up, like to go lower than 160 energy recharge. I mean, super comfortable is 180 to 190. Super comfortable, but 160 with Neuvillette is okay. I mean, with second Hydro is okay. It's normal. Oh, you're welcome, sir. You're welcome. Neuvillette C1 is the best when you go. Oh, actually, unfortunately, my Neuvillette is not Constellation 1, but even without Constellation, Furina Sense gives you a lot of buff. So yeah, no need to go like third different element. You know why? Because Neuvillette, when you use with the like Neuvillette C0 has a problem. It's like this one. Like when a party member triggers a vaporize, frozen, electrocharge, bloom, hyperbloom, etc. reactions, you get a stack, one stack. And if you got all of 3 stacks, his damage increased by 160. Since you use double Hydro, you cannot do some of these reactions. You can gain this stack from the enemies, you know, but still, if you even cannot get this third stack, Furina gives so much buff, so the damage is like better than with the 3 stacks. So yeah, it's better to use Neuvillette with Furina. But C1, yes, I agree with you. Constellation 1 maybe is a Neuvillette's Constellation 1 maybe is one of the best constellations in the game. For real, just not joking, because it gives you resistance to interruption, which is crazy. Because in case of, let's say, what I usually do with my Neuvillette, I use this team. Like I started to use this team like recently, like Furina, Neuvillette, Dia, and maybe I can go Raiden or Nahida, because like
Got a job for
his
me?
range, and I can do additional burden damage, or I can go like with Raiden to do some overload damage and some electrocharge, something like that, you know. Let's go with Furina. And since Neuvillette can heal himself, you don't need any healer. By the way, Dia also can heal herself. it's also some addition. Dia has a talent like this one. When her HP is less than 40%, which is a problem, by the way. You know why? Because Furina drain your HP by like down to 50%, by a half, not a 40%. So it's a little bit a problem, you know. Like, let's say you cannot reach 40%, but still, anyway, you know, she need to be on field. So yeah, 40%. Dia will recover 20% of her max HP and will restore 6% of max HP for 2 seconds for 10 seconds. So it's like pretty good amount of HP. But you still, like, if Neuvillette your main DPS, you will use like Neuvillette. Let me check. Oh yeah, let me check this boss again. So if I use Lisa with prototype Amber, would that be enough for the team white? No, unfortunately not. But you know why? Because like Lisa is pretty good character, and prototype Amber gives you healing, but it's only like 3 times, like 6 seconds, right? Let me check the Lisa's burst. It depends on the like duration. If duration is pretty, 15 seconds. Actually, yes. Maybe. You just need to try it. Because you can... Let me check the weapon. Maybe. Just a second. Let me check the weapon real quick. Because apply electro, and actually not a bad idea, I would say. You know? Just a second. For 6 seconds. I mean, yes, but you know, all party members will regenerate 4% HP every 2 seconds for... I think it's not enough, but if you use with Neuvillette, it's more than enough. If you go like, you know, Furina, Neuvillette, Lisa, and any other character, it's enough. I mean, Neuvillette itself is more than enough, but with Lisa, you can get that healing more quickly. It means the duration of that buff will be increased. You know how? Because like as like when you get the more healing you get, the fast you can reach 300 farm fast stacks. So in this case, the duration of 300 farm fast stacks, the buff mode of Furina, is increased, like, because it's only 18 seconds. 18 seconds duration. So yeah, if you can reach like 300 farm fast stack quick enough, like all of the time, like 10 seconds or 15 seconds, it's like the buff time for you. Because like when I use with Neuvillette, I can get about 7 to 8 seconds buff time, you know. It's okay, but it's not enough. So yeah, like another one dedicated healer, it's like, it's okay for Neuvillette Furina team. So yeah, if you use Lisa with a lot of energy recharge, by the way, because like her energy cost is like 80, yes, you can get that 300 farm fast stack pretty quick.
The more data samples, the better.
Oh, hi Kamal. Kamal, Arlecchino and Furina. What? Actually, I didn't contribute. Okay, just a second. Just a second, come on.
The more data samples, the better.
Arlecchino and Furina, right? OMC, okay. Oh, come on, it's a 6. R1. Okay, they are great. I mean, your Arlecchino is one shot everything. Like, let's say you don't need even like hit anyone. You just like, you just need to show her signature weapon, and that's enough, you know? All of the enemies will die immediately. Believe me.
Tea parties are a must for the well-mannered. If you'd like to learn
But
the
I would
proper
suggest
etiquette,
you, to
I'd
be
happy
honest,
to teach you.
if you let me show you my build, by the way. I don't, since you have C6, yes, for you Whimsy is a great set. For Constellation 0, I think Whimsy is not so useful. I have her signature set is like 4-piece glad set, and overall stats is like 65 to 234. So I found this set is more useful for me. I mean, because like I usually crits because it has normal ICD. I usually crits every shot when she do with Pyro Infusion. But you use C6 is just crazy. Elemental Mastery, yeah, an attack is 250. Your Furina is Constellation 3, which is like, I think is like more than enough. No need to go more than that. And yes, you don't use her signature weapon most likely because like you use her as a buffer, not as a DPS. So yeah, it's a good decision by the way. So yeah, it's crazy, both of them. And 37k HP because you most likely use with a Neuvillette or with any other Hydra. So yeah, crazy build by the way. Yeah, crazy characters. Congrats. This is Arlecchino. No need to review that. I can eat too. I'll watch it. Oh, okay.
The more data samples, the better.
Every time I look at Dia, I wonder if those for real, these is like Xianyun. Yeah, they need so damn much. Yes, sure, I agree with you. 2 bowls of what? I eat 2 bowls of rice while watching your stream. Yeah. I ask because I don't wanna go build Jin. Just I use her on my Neuvillette team. You know, I agree with you because like Electro with Neuvillette. Let me go. If you ask me, I would suggest you to build Jin. But if you don't want, because like Jin is a second best healer for Furina. But if you don't want to, and you use with a Neuvillette, no need to build a Jin, because like Jin is a waste for you. Neuvillette can give you 600 fanfare stack, especially when you fight in Abyss. Yes, maybe duration is going to be like 6 seconds, 8 seconds, as I told you before, but that's alright. Because, you know, by the way, if you have a Neuvillette signature weapon, you can increase the time to 10 seconds because his signature weapon gives you more HP. And it means the more HP you have, the more HP you will drain and the more healing you will get. That's why Furina with Constellation 2 is super powerful. That's why second constellation, yeah, you see what the second constellation gives you. Like while her burst last, Furina fanfare gains from increases or decreases in nearby characters. HP is increased by 250%, which is crazy. Like more HP your teammates has, the more HP can saloon members drain and more healing you can get. And each point on fanfare above the limit will increase Furina's max HP as well. So that's why second constellation is so crazy. So yeah, I mean that Neuvillette's signature weapon is also helpful by getting fanfare stack pretty quickly. I mean, no need, like, Constellation 1 doesn't increase your HP, but signature, if I'm not mistaken, yes, by 20%. And yes, you can use Lisa with Prototype Amber to get additional healing. And yeah, Lisa ER is just crazy. But Lisa is crazy, you know why? Lisa is super character. I will build her. By the way, let me show you my Lisa. My Lisa is, even though she is a super rare, I have Constellation 3. I don't know how I get, because like you only can get Constellation for Lisa from a standard banner and from the shop. You cannot get Lisa, Kaya's Constellation, Lisa Constellation and Amber Constellation from the premium banners. Those constellations are available only from the standard and from the shop. So yeah, I will build her. And by the way, she has like crazy multipliers on her charge attack. You see, at level 1, this one is already 500. So she's a great with like aggravate character. Oh, yeah, yes, Yanni. I'm gonna go now. Oh, you're welcome, Yanni. You're welcome. Good night. So, question: did you know Arlecchino would become playable? If so, how long did it take you to save for her? Oh, you mean like rerun Arlecchino?
Boring.
Oh, if you have
Isn't
like,
there anything else more
if you have his
interesting?
like Neuvillette's signatures, then yes. Yeah, about Arlecchino, you know, like maybe we will get Arlecchino also in like in near future, in an Atlan most likely, but I don't know when, because like we will get like 2 pretty good pyro characters back to back. I mean Archon and
The more data samples,
Dragon, Pyro Dragon. Most likely, alongside with those characters, we will get Arlecchino. I think so, you know, because if I'm not mistaken, back then we got Furina with some of the Hydro characters. Let me check it real quick. Just a second. Oh yeah, with Ayato. And the same, so most likely we will get Arlecchino in a 5.1 or 5.2. So yeah, it's like that, because like they were not going to be on the same phase, but different phases. So yeah, it's in a 5.1 or 5.2 in my opinion. I sacrifice all my Arlecchino's funds for a Neuvillette weapon. You know, let me show you my weapons. I usually don't go for a weapon so much. I mean, yes, I have this one. I was super lucky, by the way. I have this one. I have this one. This one is crazy, by the way, Jade Cutter. I have this one. I wanted to get like Alhaitham signature, but I got, but unfortunately, but it's not unfortunately, because this weapon is crazy. Freedom Sword is just insane, and I can use this weapon on Arlecchino and on Alhaitham as well. And this one, I lost to Aqua Simulacra when so yeah. So I only have like, I play the game since release, but I only have like 5, right? No, 6 weapons. All other weapons, I mean, it's a standard weapons. Gravestone and other stuff, it's like, it's this one is my last one I got like recently, in like a couple weeks ago. So yeah, about Dia and Neuvillette. Let me just do it and I will show you. It's a crazy team, by the way. Just insane team.
Shower me with praise. Let the world collide.
Hey,
Buckle up.
Settle down!
Yeah,
Be sanctified.
I just, yes, my burst wasn't ready, but the damage output is crazy. And since Dia gives you resistance to interruption, she is so crazy. And you get like Burgeon as well. So yeah, crazy team, by the way. Super crazy team. Oh yeah, how long? Oh, getting Lisa, Kaya and Amber cons are like getting super rare. Yes, exactly, actually, yes, I agree with you. I saw some players just waste all of the Primogems to get Constellation for Kaya, Lisa and Amber. So yeah, my like Kaya is Constellation 1, if I'm not mistaken. He's not a bad character, by the way, for Arlecchino, for melting Arlecchino. Let me check it. Yeah, Constellation 1 Kaya, Constellation 1 Amber, and Constellation 3 Lisa. So yeah, let me do domain with the same team. So yeah, this team, by the way, is crazy. I mean, it's super, super powerful. How long did it take to save? Oh, I mean, you know, it depends. I mean, I mean, you know why? Because let's say we will get 2 crazy pyro characters, and I wouldn't recommend you to like go immediately after banner drops. You know why? Because like most likely a pyro dragon and pyro archon are going to be crazy characters. So I would suggest you to wait. You know why? Because like Bond of Life, I personally don't like this Bond of Life mechanic, even though it's pretty useful, because like Arlecchino gets that infusion, like let's say like non-stop, because you can swap out and swap back, and you still have that infusion because you still have Bond of Life. But if you have Bond of Life, you have that infusion, which is crazy. I mean, it's the first character with this type of kit. But Bond of Life is a little bit specific, especially that weapon, by the way. This weapon is only useful on Arlecchino so far, which is bad, you know? So yeah, if in the future we will get some 4-star supportive characters, like Bond of Life supportive characters, then yes, her value might increase by far, by the way. But still, we don't have any Bond of Life supportive character. And yes, I would suggest you to wait. I mean, it's better to get some information about like Pyro Dragon and Pyro Archon before pulling for Arlecchino. She is not so easy to play, by the way, you know, because like she doesn't have resistance to interruption. And let's say instead of like damage, supportive characters like Yelan, for example, I usually use Xianyun, because Xianyun gives me additional resistance to interruption. I will do it in Abyss, by the way. Let me do this one, and I will switch to Abyss. Oh, I wanted Alhaithim's weapon, but got Kazuha's weapon. For real? Ah, that's crazy, actually. By the way, that Kazuha's Furina sword is not a bad weapon. It's a great weapon, with great supportive weapon, but it's not like 88 crit damage weapon, which Alhaithim's weapon has. So yeah, unfortunately.
Everyone hold hands!
Oh.
Make yourselves a move!
Oh! Time to shine! Look alive!
Silence! Let the mighty be humble!
Oh yeah, you see, 30% of like 300 fanfare stack, and I got it for 5 seconds, something like that. So yeah, if you have the weapon, like his signature weapon, you will be alright, completely okay. Alright, that was like... If Capitano announced as a playable character, I'm skipping both pyro. Actually, you know, I wouldn't suggest you to do that. It's up to you, because... Oh, no, it's trash. So, you know why? Because, yes, you, like... You know that we will get Capitano as a playable character in the future. But skipping Archon is not a great idea, in my opinion. And because like we will get, if I'm not mistaken, Columbina is going to be first. She will be released like before Capitano. And if we will get Capitano, is going to be like in a 5.6 or 5.7, something like that. If I'm not mistaken, because we should get Colombiana in a 5.5, you know? So it's like... I don't know, I wouldn't suggest you to skip Archon, because most likely that Pyro Archon is going to be a pretty good supportive character. It's still up to you, I mean. Oh yeah. Oh, sorry guys. So yeah, let me try Arlecchino with Xianyun. I usually use this team with Arlecchino. But yes, definitely Capitano is going to be playable like in the future patches. Okay, let me go like this team. I usually use this team with Arlecchino and Bennett. I like this team a lot because like Shinchu gives you resistance to interruption. You can use Yelan, but with Yelan it's a little bit tricky, you know. You also can use Monopyro with Dia, by the way. It's also a pretty good team. But this one is like pretty good.
Overrule, wind strike. Rain outlines your fate. Teamwork is dreamwork.
Witness my rise. Laid back.
No, my sword. Let me weave you up. Everybody stand back.
Yeah, I lost my bullet.
Transfixed. Everlasting as the moon. Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
Bound as one, like the 99!
Into the wind.
The eternal...
Go on.
Oh, come on.
Goodbye.
So yeah, so you know, without Shinchu, it would be a nightmare. Because Shinchu gives me some resistance to interruption, it's pretty good. Dia gives you more resistance to interruption. But still, like, I mean... It's like, she's pretty powerful, but it also depends on your playstyle, you know. If you, like, if you're good in dodging, then definitely Yelan or Furina gives you more damage. That's obvious. But with Furina is difficult because she drains HP. With Yelan is difficult because she doesn't give you resistance to interruption. Only Shinchu gives you resistance to interruption, like, and she is pretty good Hydro applier. So yeah, it's like that. But yes, like for now, Arlecchino worth it. But we don't know how Hydro, Pyro Dragon and Pyro Archon is going to be. It mostly depends on that. You mean Dattore? Yes, no. Dattore is like in, it's not a Capitano if I'm not mistaken. Dattore is that doctor, right? Which like take bags and gnosis from the Nahida. If I'm not mistaken, that was Dattore. Capitano is another one. It's like Capitano, just a second, is the second Fatui Harbinger, like, if I'm not mistaken. Just a second. Because Dattore is a doctor. Oh, no. Capitano, Dattore is the second Fatui Harbinger. But Capitano is like, is a number one, like, right? If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he's a number one Fatui Harbinger. Yeah, no, he's not number. He's a director of Fatui. Oh no, it's P. I'm sorry, I messed up. Just a second. It's not Capitano. Just a second, guys. No, Capitan. Oh yeah, that's Capitano is a number one Fatui Harbinger, and Dattore is a number two Fatui Harbinger. So yeah, it's not Piero. Piero is at like. Yes, Capitano is the number one. Dattore is the second one. Yes, exactly. I agree with you. Because when Furina first came, I didn't see her, but after doing her Archon quest and her story quest, I immediately fell for her. Oh yes, I agree with you, sir. Because like, you know, she's so, like, maybe she's not so fun to play, but the abilities she gives you in a fight, in a combat, it's crazy. I mean, that saloon members deals crazy amount of damage if you have like enough crit rate, crit damage, and that weapon, by the way, pipe one, is also super useful. At the same time, you can use the buff 75% like damage increase buff. It's just crazy, you know. Even though Yelan is also, let's say, at the same type of player like character, she also of field DPS, which gives you up to 50% damage increase. But she is not even close to like 50. The maximum increase to damage dealt is 50%. She not even close to Furina. Not even close. Even though like if you compare 50 and 75, it's not big difference, you know. But still, she's not even close to Furina. Furina is crazy. And yes, I would say that yes, if you like skip Furina, you will definitely regret, because she can be useful in any team comp in this game, like literally in any, because like yes, she cannot buff transformative reactions, but that's normal. At least the saloon members, like I usually like, let me use this thing just a second with just a second with Raiden boss. I used it a couple times and it's so fun. Like,
What is the situation?
my Nahida is already right. Just a second. Oh, so Dator is there. Dator is a Colombian. Is a Colombian. Colombina is a third, exactly. Forces are Arlequino. Yes, Forces are Arlequino. Who is the fifth one? Fifth one is, just a second. Let me check it real quick. Fifth one is Roost. It's like Chinella. It's a fifth Fatui Harbinger. Alright, let me do this. Or Puncinella, most likely Punchinella, it's like Rooster. Okay, let's go this team. This team is crazy, by the way.
Illusion shot!
Oh my, just...
Hey! Shower me with praise! Let my name echo! Share my knowledge!
Buckle up!
Everyone hold hands!
Strike dead!
Oh, yes, my bad. Let me do it again. It's like better to switch to Dia in this case, because Furina drain you HP so much. Let me do it again. Yes, exactly, that long nose dude. Yes, the Rooster. I don't think it like... He's a fifth. He's a more than... meets the eyes. Yes, maybe. Oh yeah, I can get that. Let me try again.
Shine down!
I see everything! Strike a pose! Time to shine!
Look alive! Strike dead!
Hey! I see everything! Shower me with...
Illusion shatter! Sweeps the lands! There is no escape!
The Temple of Wisdom!
Let my name echo in song!
Weak!
Strike a pose!
Buckle up! Absurd!
So yeah, you literally do nothing with this thing. The only like let's say recommendation is to switch to Dia, and that's it. The only one, because like Furina drains you HP so much. So yeah, and that's it. You can do any bosses in auto mode without like It's so easy. I tried this team in Abyss, by the way, in this, like in a 4.7 Abyss, and I, like, by doing nothing, literally nothing, I finished in a 1 minute 30 seconds. So yeah, pretty powerful team. Dia is EM, Raiden is EM, Furina is Furina, like hybrid with like energy recharge, crit rate, crit damage, 40k HP, and Nahida is Nahida, like her standard build. That's it. And just keep that in mind that my Dia is only Constellation 1. With Constellation 2 she is more crazy, I mean, because of duration of that skill. So you can easily like do non-stop damage. Fatu, for real, Ko? Fatu is stupid in Latino. I didn't know that. I will do. I didn't know that. It's like from Spain, right? Do you regret getting Dia? Oh no, actually no. If you ask me, now I want to lose my 50-50 to Dia's Constellation. For real, I'm not kidding. Because, you know, this game mostly about supportive characters, not the DPS characters, because support characters has more value than DPS characters. So that's why for me it's like better to get some like characters like Dia rather than like DPS. So yeah, no regret whatsoever. And I lost my 50-50. I don't remember which one. Back then, by the way, I called her like Lady D-Look. Yes, exactly. It's a Lady D-Look. Yeah, I don't remember when I lost my 50-50, but still now I want to like lose again to get couple constellation. So yeah, second one is great. First one is like Dia max HP is increased by 20 and she deals bonus damage. It's also not bad, by the way. Like 20% additional HP is okay.
Fingers crossed he comes.
Dia is so yes, Dia is underrated, like, you know, like she's crazy actually. She's super useful. You can use her with Arlecchino, you can use with Neuvillette, you can use with any other characters. Oh, by the way, let me try this team. Let me try with Alhaitham. Yeah, it's not a great idea because it's a Burgeon. It's going to be Burgeon when I use, but I will try, yes. Yeah, instead of, let's try it. I get this one. But you know, it's not only because of Dia. Like Dia herself, like let's say she's not so powerful. It's like Kuki Shinobu, you know. Kuki Shinobu, like if she's a single character, yes, Dia is a little bit different character because like she can like get infusion by using that skill, then that skill transfers to another like something. So yeah, she's a little bit unique characters, I would say, but still, you know, like Dia herself, she's not so powerful. But when you use with her in a team, she's crazy. Okay, let me go like this team. Just because since she gives me resistance to interruption, I go like
What'd they do this time?
Try this team. I mean, yes, I usually use Shinchu to go like with a quick bloom. In this case, I will not go Quick Bloom. Actually, it's not a great team, to be honest. Yeah, because I need Quick Bloom, and I don't think like switching Nahida is a great idea. But let's try switch Nahida to like Shinchu. Nah, to Yelan.
It's time to pull the trigger.
I will do it by Zeko. I will check for Fatui. It's stupid in Latin. I didn't know that. It's most likely like Spain, right? Or the language. Dia is so underrated. Build her with EM and she would be a good support. Oh yes, I can show you my build. I still believe Dia can do great amount of damage and unfortunately, sir, she's not so great DPS. I mean, you can do some damage, wave damage, yes, because she get infusion, you can do some wave damage, but you know, if you compare with like Xianyun and Bennett, in my opinion Xianyun Bennett duo is way more valuable. Way more valuable, because Xianyun is just crazy. 4-star, just like, you know, crazy 4-star. Oh, why why went this team? Oh no, it's like...
Quietly now. Here comes the catch.
Look alive!
Scatter!
Let's say I get some bird. Let's say our Hatem is pretty great and this boss is pretty weak. Yes, and yes, you get some damage. I don't think it's like great idea to use this team in Spiral Abyss, especially like with C0 Dia. But still, it's like, instead of using Nahida, because Nahida's value is crazy in this team. You can try to build her, by the way, I mean Dia. Alrighty, let me do like couple domains and maybe that's it. Yeah, let me try. Okay. Because like it's almost the time.
The campaign begins. Illusion shut!
Everyone hold hands.
There is no escape! This is long overdue.
Ganyu, you know, Ganyu is a little bit old character. Yes, she's not bad. And she's crazy for this domain especially, but she's not so great, unfortunately. I mean, yes, she applies. I mean, it depends on the characters you have, because let's say if you have Ayato, yes, you can like Ayato's skill burst is also last for 18 seconds, something like that. But yes, she's a little bit late. Let's say she is one of the first DPS characters we got in this game. Like, she was my second 5-star premium 5-star character. I mean Ganyu. And the problem is the charge attack. She has, like, you see, like 2-level charge attack, one, and it's second one. So this one is a little bit low, and second one is like that. Because like using charge attack, especially in Spiral Abyss, is a little bit difficult. It's like Tignari, you know, you need a shielder. But overall, I mean, if you mean visually, if you mean like she's not a Fatui, she's a, I forgot her. Anyway, yes. How it called? Anyway, yes, pretty useful, but you know, I hope we will get some, you know, cryo buff, something like that, because the cryo is the only standard element which cannot interact with Dendro. So yeah, like Electro, Pyro and Hydro can interact with Dendro, cryo not, which is like, you know, it decreases the cryo value.
Shine down!
Hey, Access denied. Everyone hold hands. Next on the agenda, blaze over. No touching. Next on the agenda.
It's like, you know why she's super useful in this one? Because like, yeah, you use Raiden, you use Nahida, that's why she's super useful. And I use second Cryo, so yeah. Can we build her as a sub DPS? Yes, actually yes, I did that and I use her as a sub DPS. Let me show you her build. I usually use like emblem set. I don't know which set she has at the moment. Yes, now it's a Wanderer troop, but I usually build her with this set. With emblem set. With like energy recharge. And this set, like 2-piece gives energy recharge and 4-piece elemental burst damage increased by 25%, like out of your energy recharge. So if you have 200 energy recharge, it's like 50% increased damage. But you need to crown his burst. So yeah, it doesn't have crazy multiplier, you know, it's a little bit low, but still you can do some damage and apply cryo at the same time. So yeah, you can do it. I actually use my Ganyu as a sub DPS character. Because like using the charge attack when you are in combat, it's a little bit difficult. Like not that difficult, I mean you need some resistance to interruption. So yeah, you can use Dia maybe, but it's still like, I don't know. I don't like it. For me, it's like melee damage is way more like useful and convenient to use. Alright, let me do like this one again. Oh yes, you can use Ganyu mount with Shenling. You can do Ganyu mount with Dia, by the way. So yes, of course, Ganyu mount is pretty powerful, but you need a shielder. You need like some shield, like maybe Zhongli, maybe pretty good investment Lila. I mean HP investment Lila and weapon without constellation. Oh yeah, that's another great. Yeah, anyway, let's try this team. By the way, with this team, it's a nightmare. It's not a great team for this domain.
I see everything. Born of ice and frost. Make yourselves at home.
But let's try. Maybe it's good.
All hail.
Shine down.
No touching.
And they're attacking the flower, by the way, you know? That flower is somehow...
Illusion This is long overdue.
Grow. Yeah, sharing my knowledge.
Born of ice and frost.
Not a great team for this one, but still. Oh. Just a second. I'm sorry, guys. I got this one recently, by the way. Yeah, this one, Hydro. Let me just... damage is crazy. Oh yes, if you like use Ganyu in a melting comp, yes, her damage is pretty good. Alright. I mean, let's say it depends on your playstyle, because like, you know, like not all of the players like the charge attack. Like in Overworld, charge attack is crazy, but when you play like in a pretty, like in Spiral Abyss for example, it's a little bit difficult. I mean, you need a shielder, but in Overworld, yes, she's crazy. Let me do this one. Let me try like this one, yes, instead of
Got a job for me?
because yes, let me try with Dia, by the way.
All hail!
There is no escape!
Make yourselves at home!
Buckle up! Illusion shattered!
Oh yeah.
Shine down!
Everyone hold hands!
Access enough! Let's get it on! Ha!
Born of ice and frost.
Okay, I will do. No problem. Just a second, let me... Oh, just a second. Actually, HP goblet. Pyro damage goblet. I will keep it maybe, because like... It's attack... No. I will do it, just a second. One of like upgrades already went to HP, flat HP, but this goblet is pretty good. I got it yesterday. Just a second, I will do it. Unfortunately, I cannot switch this one with my... Like, it's for Neuvillette, but I cannot switch because like it doesn't have energy recharge. Let me do my...
Behold!
Are you really like... Okay, just a second. Okay. Oh. Okay, it's like we're close to flat HP, by the way, right? Oh, it's crit damage. Okay, actually it's not bad, you know? Crit damage, it's a low upgrade, but still, it's okay. I can keep it, definitely. So yeah, it's better than crit rate. I got like only once one upgrade went to, like I got 4 upgrades. So yeah, 1 to flat, double upgrades to crit rate, and 1 to crit damage. That's alright, actually not a bad piece. At the moment my Neuvillette is like, has this one. I don't think I will switch it, because it gives me energy recharge, even though this one is way better. Yeah, because it gives me more HP. But I will try to, maybe I can switch. No, this one is crazy. This one is also pretty good. Yeah, I unfortunately, yes. Anyway, I will keep it, you know, why not? Like, having pretty good hydro DPS goblet, it's not a bad idea. Level the crit damage cause it's took me like 2 months of farming the same domain for Navia, and I would say it was worth it because my Navia is it top. You mean top? I mean, I don't know, like, let me show you my Navia build. You know, I use this set because I know that her signature set is like this one. Like this one, yes, I know that. But unfortunately, I don't farm this set. I farm this one. I mean, I farm Song of Days. You know why? Because this set is way more valuable than this one. This set can only be used on Navia. But this one can be used on Xianyun, can be used on Hoyoverse. By the way, maybe you can use it on Yao Yao. You can use this set on any healer we have. Because if it is a passive, you need like essay. It's like crazy amount of text. Like, it's like for real, it's so crazy. Anyway, like if you do some overhealing, it's like rises of overhealing and converts it to damage. So that's why the set is pretty good. So I mostly farm for this set, and I already have pretty good artifact because, you know, when you farm that set, you don't need crit damage and crit rate. You only need trash HP and flat HP and energy recharge. That's it. I already have like this one. Oh yeah, this is not a bad one, by the way. Yeah, this one is trash, but HP and energy recharge. This one is like crit rate and HP. Oh yeah, this one is also not bad. This one is like whatever. Healing bonus, by the way. I will level it up. HP. So yeah, I have enough. I mean, I also have like energy recharge, and I also have couple. Oh yeah, this one HP, by the way. I got it recently. So yeah. That's why I want to try it on like Xianyun and on Yao Yao, on any other, or Hoyoverse, by the way, also useful with this one. So yeah, it's additional damage, why not? And it's like, you know, it's elemental, it's like, it's damage. Oh yeah, about the like leveling up that circlet, I will do it like on the other stream if you don't mind. It's good for me. Check my
Peace
pieces
prevails
that are
throughout the
my
land, and all things
Just
are
a
made
second.
new,
My luck
as
was...
buds in the spring.
Yeah, most like...
This is an auspicious era for humanity.
Yeah, just a second, guys. Of course. I mean, unfortunately, like, it's like he is on... If I'm not... Even when I was farming for Neuvillette, I got super lucky, but getting all of the right pieces. Oh, for real? In a week? That's crazy, actually. You know, by the way, let me show you my pieces as well for Neuvillette. Yes, I was also pretty lucky on like Marushisi Hunter and Golden Troops domain. Because I have like, you see, like how many, like 20 levels artifacts, like crazy amount, and not all of them crazy, but most of them, like my like crit rate 15. I also have crit rate 10 with this, like pretty good set, by the way. This one 12 with elemental mastery, energy recharge for Navia. For Navia is a trashy one, but still, I mean, and I use this set a lot. Official, on Furina, on Navia. So yeah, let me check your just a second. Unfortunately, yes, I cannot check it on like in a game because I use Enka. to check the pieces. Yeah, the flower is crazy, by the way, like 16 crit rate. Plume is crazy, 10 crit rate. Attack. Attack is okay, by the way. Let me show you my attack. Let me flex a little bit. Just a second. I have like pretty great attack. This one, which is crazy. My best attack, by the way. And I have this one, which is also pretty cool. I mean, and if I'm not mistaken, I have a couple more. Oh yeah, energy recharge, which is okay. I mean, elemental mastery, I'm sorry. And the energy recharge with like 13, and you see like crit rate and crit damage, which is cool, by the way. All of the upgrades went to like crits, which is crazy. So yeah, just a second. Actually, yes, you have crazy. Oh man, that crit rate is crazy. 21 and 9 attack. Yes, flat attack as well, but you know, like Navia can benefit from attack. So yeah, it's okay. Yeah, she's crazy. Oh yeah, let me show, like, oh, you use that weapon. Let me show you my build. But you has, yeah, you has her signature set. I like, my weapon is a gravestone. Hers like 67 to 197 and 127 energy recharge. Talents like 10 10 6. I like crowned her normal to do plunge attack only because of that. And artifacts is like, yes, it's a standard one. I mean, like, this one is not great. Maybe I will, if I get something useful, I will switch this one. This one is good. It's like from Marushi Hunter. Attack sand, yes, it's my best attack sand, by the way. Geo damage bonus also, I was super well, like lucky to get this one. And yes, and crit rate, crit damage and attack. So yeah, overall, yes, I was pretty lucky on this domain as well. Can I see your overall statics for you? Oh, of course. I mean, you mean like my build. Of course. Just a second. My Neuvillette is like... So yeah, my Neuvillette weapon is like, I use Lost of Prayer, which gives me crit rate. It's not bad. And movement speed. It helps me just, you know, like, since he's C0, it helps me to like dodge some attacks. Set is Marushi Hunter, Constellation 0, it talents like 10, 6, 6. Overall stat, I know that HP is not more than enough, but still, you know, I usually use him with like Hyper Bloom, so like the damage output for that team is crazy. Yeah, his personal damage is not so high, but since I use with different reactions, it's crazy. Like crit rate 51, crit damage is 238, which is low actually, because if you get, if let's say, if in the future I can get his weapon, I will switch my, this pretty crazy, by the way, circlet with this one, which gives me crit rate and HP, a lot of HP. Or maybe this one, we'll see. I mean, I have like, and I will get close to 300 crit damage. So yeah, I will just do some adjustment. So yeah, overall stat is 51 to 238, 122, which is low actually. You need at least 130, 135 energy recharge for C0 Neuvillette without signature weapon. So it's like that. I mean, I like to play with Neuvillette. He's super powerful. Alright, flex. Okay, sir. Do you use prototype Amber? Yes, I use prototype Amber couple times, but
if you are presently unoccupied,
you know, like for now, I have enough characters who can heal, because let's say I usually like, if I need healing, I can use Neuvillette. because Neuvillette is like DPS and I can keep him on field since I don't have any healer. I can use Xiao, which is crazy by the way. I can use Bennett. I also can use Barbara, Xianyun, Lisa. I have a lot of healers, so that's why I don't like... Dia, by the way, can heal herself, so that's why I don't like use Prototype Amber so much. But back then, yes, I used Prototype Amber with my Sucrose. Because, you know why? Like Sucrose burst duration, it's like 8 seconds or 10 seconds. Or it's 6-second duration, and I can like completely utilize that Prototype Amber's passive. Like it
While
also
it once
gives you
abode with
healing
some repose
for
and
6 seconds.
conversation.
Gravestone is a great weapon, by the way. I got Navi at True Rage. I was doing the Spiral Abyss and I won't create Abyss with it. And I got mad, I pulled for her. Actually, yeah, that's crazy. Oh yeah, that circle, yes, actually, that circle is crazy. But, you know, like, without signature weapon, if you mean like Neuvillette, without signature weapon, you still, like, overall stats is not that great. Because, let's say, if you check Neuvillette with a signature, I mean, C1, like, just let me check. So yeah, Constellation 0, right? Weapon. HP is like low than mine, but you see this, you see the difference? It's crazy. That's why with signature weapon you can get close to 300 crit damage. That is insane. So yeah, that's why, to be honest, I want that signature. I tried to get that signature. I did couple multis, but I failed. I mean, I got only 4 stars. So yeah, that signature gives you a lot of crit damage because the weapon is like... Oh, it's like... he was super lucky because most likely he got like 2 in 1. That's crazy. And to be honest, like for free-to-play players, nah, most likely he's like, yeah. That skin, like... anyway, so yeah, I mean, I wouldn't suggest you to refine 5-star weapons. So yeah, that weapon, increase HP by 20, gives you energy, by the way. It's crazy, because like in this case, you don't need so much energy, and also 88% of crit damage. So yeah, that weapon is crazy. Will we be going... let's say I want to like use my... at the moment I'm at 50-50 and I want to like use my 50-50 on Emily. And also maybe I will drop couple multis on that weapon banner because I want that Aqua Simulacra, but I will think about it, yes, because like, you know, like Neuvillette's signature is way more valuable than Aqua Simulacra and Emily's signature weapon. So I will see about that. I will think about that. But about Emily, most likely I will spend my 50-50 on Emily. We'll see though. I mean, it depends on the banner, it depends on the character, because so far on the paper, character, I mean, Emily looks pretty good. Oh, if you like, at the moment I have enough. I have like 125k plus 25 fates. I mean, like, I have enough to get like any character I want. I'm free to play, I'm low investment, I'm not like pay to win characters player, so yeah. Okay, it's like yes, so I also most likely I will go for I don't think I will miss Hydra, Pyro, Archon and Pyro Dragon and Columbina. Most likely I will go for them as well, and that Shark Girl. We'll see. I mean, Emily is like, let's say, it's not a priority for me now, but if she's going to be pretty good, why not to try your luck, you know? Yes, I just save it. Just yes. If you ask me about it, I save. I don't have so many 5-star, by the way. I mean, I play the game since releasing. So yeah, I just I never bought any of them. This 600 crystal is from Mihoyo. Just like keep that in mind, because like I won Welcome Moons couple times from Mihoyo because of web event, something like that, you know. But I never bought like any Welkin and crystal. The only thing I like buy usually, it's like I buy BP, any other patch. I mean, that's it. Like this version is like my non-BP BP like non-BP version. Let's say like yeah. But next one, most likely I will go for BP. So yeah, like that. It's because of the weapons. Because of the weapons, you see, like these weapons. Like this one, deathmatch is R5. This one is R5. I have Wolfang. Constellation, like have this one, R2. I have Wolfang. So yeah, so far I just every other patch I buy BP. BP doesn't give you so much primo gems, but still, I mean, it's mats and weapons most likely, which I like. You know, like if you are a low investment player, you try to avoid weapon banner, you know. You try to avoid this banner because like it's a scam, you know. You just can lose all of your primo gems. So yeah, that's why BP's weapon, like weapons from Battle Pass, it's pretty good addition. Oh, about my saving, by the way, I don't know, maybe like, you know, I just like go for a character I like, that's it. Alright guys,
Staring
like,
into my eyes is ill-advised.
it's a little
I
bit,
can't promise you'll like it.
it's a little bit late here, so yeah, I'm about to like end the stream, but I will be online tomorrow, so yeah, feel free to join. At the same time, I usually start my stream at 8 p.m, like plus like 4 UTC. So yeah, feel free to join guys. For me it's like a little bit late now. It's like 11:30 p.m. Alright guys, thanks for joining once again, like, and yes, feel free to join tomorrow, and bye bye guys.
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany
Thank you very much, thank
if
you
you
guys.
wish to hear it.